game ever played.
Yeah. I agree.
Especially if you played Raiders, you didn't even know if you was going to come back with your head on. Because they literally tackled the helmets first. That was the Raiders' specialty. They would tackle your head first.
Yeah.
So the concussion, you think about the concussions in. Back then, you didn't have concussions. There was no concussion. You had what?
I know that. They put some exercise on your nose and tell you to go back.
You call it a ringer.
Yeah. Like you said, you'll put some salt in your nose and say, "Go back out there."
Yeah, go back out there.
You put some ice. You just put some ice on you right quick. They try to get your body to cool down, just so your headache will cool down. And then literally, once you just say, "All right, coach, I'm good," they're gonna put you back in. Yeah. You don't have to get good. They're gonna put your ass back in. There was no protocol, safety, all that shit. Nigga, they didn't even know about what a concussion was.
Get out there.
Oh, you got a ringer.
Some headache.
He got a ringer.
Yeah, of course.
That's what they call it. A little ringer, a zinger. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Get out there talking about some headaches.
Yeah.
I'll show you a headache. And then you would hit him in that. And then say, and you go to the coach and be like, "Oh, I got a headache."
I agree with all that.
They're gonna slap you right now. You got a headache.
Yeah, they're gonna slap you.
So on the field because you got a concussion, but they don't know what a fucking concussion is, and you don't know what it is. You damn sure don't know what it is, but you just know you ain't right. And you literally get through the whole game. You don't even know how you got through the game.
Exactly.
If you've never done that before, you've never played football. You at the highest level, like literally played football.
Yeah.
If you haven't played the game and don't even know how you got through that game. Like, wait, we played the whole game? Oh, shit. I got concussion like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you can't even do kickoff return the same. They don't even let you wedge.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, they don't check.
Because too many guys was getting knocked out of games.
Oh, yeah. So there you go. There you go, right there. Why? Because you're running so fast.
What you call? What was dude's name? Dude that played for the Seahawks, the receiver, Ricardo or something. When he hurt his neck, that's how he hurt his neck.
Yeah, I know. Oh, there's a gang of people that get hurt running through that, trying to run through that wedge, man.
Yeah.
That was your job. Like that's what you got paid to do. Almost like an enforcer in hockey, right? You literally get paid to enforce and fight.
Yeah.
They don't care if you score a goal. They don't care if you can skate that good.
Yeah.
Can you fight? Can you hit that wedge or not? Who's brave enough to hit that wedge?
Yeah.
And it was always some crazy ass white boy or some crazy ass, you know what I mean? Somebody and shit that wanted to try to make the team that would hit that wedge. Because you got to be a fucking fool to hit that thing.
That's how what you call made the team.
Yeah, the game was way different back then.
Yeah, you see that's how what made the Jets.
Yeah.
Huh? The movie Invincible?
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah.
The dude, that was a real story. Like, dude really played for the Jets for all those years.
Oh, damn.
Hey, yo, Q.
Yeah, man.
I mean, not the Jets. I mean, the Eagles.
You happy? Oh, you happy since the Jets pulled it out?
Yeah. My bad, bro. The green team. It's the green team.
Yeah, I saw that.
Nah, I can't lie, man. We was lucky, man. The Browns that team is gonna be a problem when they get this man Deshaun Watson back. I'm telling you,
Deshaun will be a problem if they literally just protect Brissett.
Amari Cooper was on that team.
You protect Brissett and run a good offensive scheme.
Yeah, no, Brissett was killing us.
Brissett is always been the guy that you can rely on.
Yeah, he's always been a quarterback. Yep. He always has.
Brissett does a great job, and then when it's time for the other quarterback to come in, they replace him. You're taking it away from the offense again because now they're settling with Brissett, and the offense needs a limit to pick back up with the quarterback again.
And they're running back is so good too.
Your quarterback is going to get the credit for it.
And then the running backs as well is good as well too, man. It's just like Chubb.
Chubb had the most yards rushing today.
Yeah, Nick Chubb was freaking running all over the defense. I'm like, we have a good defense too. And for him to keep doing that, I was just like, man,
they know they have a balanced attack over there. They just literally need a quarterback to do the job. And I think
and then Kareem Hunt was coming right behind him, so it's just like, shoot, it was terrible, man.
Yeah, but Baker was never good for a quarterback. Brissett, shit, I could win with Brissett way more than I could ever win with Baker Mayfield.
But yeah,
most definitely.
I ain't gonna lie, the Bucks defense did surprise me though. I ain't think they was gonna step up like that though.
They only stepped up because they
invested though.
But man, I'm not accepting that. I'm not accepting that bullshit. The refs can't bail you out every week.
that is a point.
I'm sorry. I can't do it. I'm sorry. Like, if it weren't for the refs, dog, you was not finna win that game. Because the Saints literally was putting their foot up our ass. And they screwed the Saints on some holding calls our defense did.
They love to screw the Saints.
The Saints was holding as well too. I seen one of the highlights when the Saints
Yes, they were.
Nigga, the Saints wasn't holding shit. The Saints was putting their foot up their ass.
Hold on. Let me show you what
they was. Saints was holding out there too.
They was holding like a mug.
They was.
Bro, I don't care.
Both teams hate each other. They hate each other. Bro. Both teams was.
Bro, you gotta call it both ways, right? So you literally gotta call the game both ways, then, right?
Yeah,
if you go, but you know that the league or somebody higher up has something out for the Saints, man. I don't know what it is, but every year, all these times that Drew Brees should have been in that damn Super Bowl and probably should have won at least 3. How many times? I mean, we see
no.
What?
No, because the Saints all they like to do.
Look at this.
When Brees was there was throw. They barely.
Bro. So you never seen the Saints get robbed in the game?
Yeah, I have, but
big game
everybody done got robbed from.
No.
Yeah.
In big game situations like that,
they didn't even call a foul on this one at all.
Bro, in NFC Championship games, you just see people get screwed.
That is not a hold.
Dallas got more damn.
That was not a hold.
More gripe.
That is a hold.
That is not a hold. Stop it.
Let me show you.
Stop it. You live in this soft ass era. That's not a hold. That's perfect position. Dog, the wide receiver is holding him. Exactly. He's playing the correct defense. He's using the sideline. That's perfect defense.
No, but the wide receiver. Look, if you look at it,
look at the receiver, dog. Look at what the receiver's doing. He's pulling them.
Bro, the wide receiver has.
Oh my gosh, dog. All right, Outlaw. Whatever, dog. Dog, I saw that play live, nigga. He was not holding. Look at the receiver pulling him, nigga. What are you talking about? Dude, he's playing defense and using the sideline as an out. The receiver dumbass fell. The receiver fell trying to get a flag. That's a classic bullshit he was doing. Man, nothing, dog. Dog, whatever, dog. Look, y'all motherfuckers are fans. Bro, he was not holding, bro. I've been watching Marshawn Lattimore for like 3-4 years now. The nigga was right here on him playing position. Number 10 was pulling him. And when he got there, he fell and he pulled him. He's trying to pull him. So Lattimore put his arms up to say, look, I ain't pulling shit, which he wasn't.
Look, when he tried to get separation, when the wide receiver tried to get separation by pushing off, he literally found out that he couldn't push off and get no more separation.
Exactly.
So in order for him to now try to get a flag and try to get separation,
he had to fall.
They hooked each other. So it looks like Lattimore hooked him, but he didn't hook him like that. It just looks that way.
Lattimore didn't hook shit. Lattimore and him were going back and forth. He pulled Lattimore, so Lattimore said, all right. And then he fell trying to get the flag because he couldn't get separation. That's all that happened.
You can tell how you try to pull him down.
Exactly.
The guy trying to pull him down at the end. Watch. Look, see, he's trying to pull him down at the end. Look.
And then he rolled throwing his hand up. That's a classic receiver bullshit.
Hold on. If Lattimore, hold on. If Lattimore was hooking him, If Lattimore was hooking him, he would have been stopped. He would have been stopped from getting. He would have been stopped from getting to the ball.
Exactly.
But what's up,
If
Chris?
Lattimore was really hooking him, he would have been stopped from getting to the ball. He's not stopped. He literally had first right to the ball.
I'm with you, Alo.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
What's up,
I don't see what y'all see. I'm sorry.
No, dog. They fans. They got a fan eye. That's all that is. That is a fan eye. Bro, the dude was pulling Lattimore the whole fucking time down the field.
So what was the receiver?
What do you want Lattimore to do? No, it wasn't. The damn Bucks ass was pulling and everything. What are you talking about?
No, I'm asking y'all. What was the receiver doing?
The receiver was running.
Bro, wait, hold on.
Did you just hear that bullshit? The receiver was running.
He's
trying to get away.
He sound like Forrest Gump and shit. Man, I was running. Nigga, that's all you see.
Chris C, what do you see right there, Chris C?
I've been trying to say this, but I just can't speak over you guys. I don't know how long people don't see that the receiver initiates the contact.
Thank you.
Christy always comes in as a man of
He's unbiased. Chris C is unbiased. He has no side to pick, and he saw that from his vision. I don't know what the fuck Q and Outlaw are watching.
I'm not seeing what y'all seeing.
I'm not seeing it.
Down to the ground at the end.
Hey, Chance, you know what that reminds me?
Even when you stick your hand up, they still throw the flag on you because you're not looking back at the ball.
Hey, Chance, you know what that reminds me of? It's like that James Harden gimmick and shit. When he tries to...
Yeah, when he tries to throw his... Yeah, when he tries to hook you and make it seem like you found him. Yeah. Bro, that's what receivers are getting away with now, fam. That's literally another way for getting a PI. That's just easy yardage. They do it all the time.
Yeah,
they do it all the time. It's another advantage for them.
Listen, that's not even my team. I know that.
Bro, that's just like that. Bro, that's just like
Look, man, he should have.
That's just like Reggie. That's just like Reggie. That's just like Reggie.
No, the receiver should have ran the route right and should have got in game position, but he didn't because he weak as fuck. That's what happened.
Like I said, it's just like with Reggie. It's just like when Reggie was kicking motherfuckers and shit, but he was literally getting the foul call because it was different.
Right, all the time. That nigga was a habitual leg put outer, like foul, like nigga.
It got so bad, everybody started doing it. It got so bad that it wasn't even Reggie's move no more. It was the NBA move.
I know.
Everybody was Everybody started doing that shit.
Yeah, that's true. I'm trying to figure out, because I didn't watch any games because I went to my game. How the hell you lose to Cooper Rush?
What'd you say?
Oh yeah, I know.
Cooper Rush. He said, "How the hell did you lose to Cooper Rush?"
What happened is that the Bengals offensive line that they were bragging about, they didn't do shit today. They were trash, and then they weren't running the ball at all, dog. They didn't run the ball at all.
But Chris, it's not even that. What it is literally they made your boy out to be something that he's literally not.
Yo, Chance. So when we were during the game, they put the highlight of Trey Lance going down, and everybody's like, "Fuck!" Like we don't want to see him go down because we're scared more of Jimmy G than Trey Lance.
I don't want to say. I don't want to say. Look, man. I don't want God to strike me for being ugly. You know what I'm saying? HD already tried to get me earlier and shit. You know what I'm saying? And he tried to make me look like I'm just not a nice person. You know?
Man, y'all motherfuckers jinxed Trey Lance and got him hurt. Now look at this shit. Bengals had 89 yards rushing for the whole fucking game. You see that? Now let me go to the Bengals. Joe Mixon, he had 19 carries, only for 57 yards, 3 average, right? They let Burrow throw the ball 36 fucking times.
Who else got the ball?
And then look at this shit. Oh, who else got the ball? Oh, Perrine or something had the other carry.
Wait, Perry. Yeah, P-Ron.
He had one carry.
How many did he average per yard, per carry?
Who, Perrine?
P-Ron.
He only had one carry. He only averaged 2 yards.
What? One carry for P-Ron?
Yeah, that's it. And then you had Joe Mixon 19. You had Joe Mixon with only 19 carries, 57 yards.
You know what kind of 2-headed tandem they got over there, man? That is half dumb. You don't even know you got a 2-headed tandem over there.
But yeah, all the fans jinxed Trey Lance going down. We know what happened. And the media did too.
Look, I didn't. I literally made a statement last
I'm not saying you. I'm saying the fan base and the media and everybody.
Yeah, but I feel like I started.
They jinxed that kid.
I kind of feel like I started it on the stream because nobody else was talking about it yet until I literally said something that day, and I feel bad.
Nah, Chance, that fan base was when racial. It was like the white versus the black. They were all captains for the races at GBG. Bro, when he went down, they were all celebrating him getting out. I'm like, dog, how do you root for that?
But I don't think they were celebrating because it was black. I just think they were celebrating because they didn't.
No, it's been mentioned these past couple of weeks since the training camp.
What?
Because they wanted Mac Jones. The foreigner, there's a lot of foreigner fans.
See, I wanted Mac Jones.
I know.
I think they heard me. No, they didn't want Mac Jones, bro. They heard me on AG stream.
Look, man, if y'all can have, I don't see what y'all see in Mac Jones. I'm sorry. The guy's not a good quarterback.
About Mac Jones, right? Nobody was screaming about Mac Jones that high until even the media. They were talking about him a little bit here, a little bit there, right? But they were literally screaming Trey Lance's name every chance they got. They were literally screaming this boy's name that went to the Jets every chance they got on his damn narratives.
He only played 8 games in college. I don't get it.
Bro, I know, and they were still saying he was one of the best. I was the one that said I didn't believe it. I was literally sitting here every day on HD stream. I don't believe him. I don't think he's no. I want Mac Jones. I want Mac Jones. I want Mac Jones.
Your team was trying to get Zach Wilson.
Everybody knew Zach Wilson was going to Jets. That was like a no-brainer. Now, Salia, on the other hand, I don't think that would have been Salia's pick. But Salia had no choice.
My opinion was y'all should have waited till the following year to get another quarterback.
Facts.
All these quarterbacks in this draft, I'm sorry, they're trash, dog. I'm sorry. They're trash. I'm sorry, they're trash. I don't see it. Mac Jones had a superstar team. And we're seeing what he's doing with an okay team.
Lawrence is actually okay, though.
Who?
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, but that's different, though.
But dog, Trevor Lawrence is different, dog. Trevor Lawrence was balling at Clemson. He's always been good. He's clutch. Yes, he had a squad, but he was clutch down the stretch. He made way more bigger plays than Mac. Mac was not no fucking clutch, dog. Stop it. No, he wasn't. When was he clutch? Dude, they was blowing everybody out by like 50 points. Like, when was he clutch? Oh, God. This dude Chance.
You're right.
This guy Chance, bruh. Boy.
I get it. He was so high. He didn't have to be clutch. I get it. What?
Bryce Young had to be clutch. He had to be clutch. That's different.
You said what?
Bryce Young had to be clutch.
No, Matt Jones had to be clutching a couple of times last.
Never did.
No. A couple of games he did. A couple of games Mac Jones had to bail him out.
He had Najee Harris. He had Judy.
That's what I'm trying to say, bro. This dude had an all-star team, just like Tua. Go ahead.
Go back to that year.
Just like Tua got an all-star team in Miami now. Like, they need an all-star cast around them to save them. Bruh, they do. Bruh. Dude, okay, if I put Tua on the Ravens, you think he could have did with those receivers that Lamar's doing?
No, I mean, they look pretty good.
This dude here.
My bad. Yeah, just this.
Hey, see, look, man, they pretty good too, man. What are you talking about?
No. The receivers. No, I said that the receivers were better than everyone was saying they were because me and you actually watch it. But I'm just saying compared to Tyreek Hill and Waddle.
Well, they're still young, so now you can.
Why they're better than what you thought they were going to be? Because we actually have receiver coaches that actually develop receivers.
And then not only that, Lamar took all of them guys to Miami and practiced with them. They all built the rapport. Right.
Yeah, that too.
No. But that's called a captain. That's called leadership.
Right.
And that's called the team is behind you. That's literally what that means. Is when Lamar says, "Hey, this is what we're gonna do right now," the whole team says, "Okay, this is what we're gonna do right now." That's a leader. If you don't want to pay that, please bring that nigga up here to San Francisco. We would literally pay that nigga whatever the fuck you want.
Oh God, if he got with San Francisco,
I will give you Debo. The only person I'm keeping is Kittle. I'll keep Kittle. Just leave me Kittles, right? And I can start from I'll just start from Lamar and Kittles. And I can build my way up like Miami. Fuck it.
Kittle can stay healthy, bro.
I got my whole defense. I'll keep my whole defense. I'll start all over my whole offense.
So you gonna keep a guy who can't stay healthy? Kittle always hurt.
Yeah, but damn, man, when he's in, boys, shit.
Here you go, Chris C. You hear this, Chris C? You hear this?
No, I just say take Debo. No, I literally say take Debo because Debo's a headed, right? And I don't need Lamar knocking nobody out.
Dude,
right?
Debo was killing the day for y'all.
No, that's not what I'm saying, fam. I know this. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying Debo is the headed, right? Literally, he's like a T.O. or like an A.B., right?
No, he ain't no T.O. or A.B. Get the hell out of here.
The nigga's an asshole, fam. But anyway.
Oh, okay. I never heard of anything, but okay.
Yeah, that nigga's an asshole.
Okay.
He was an asshole in South Carolina.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, right? Yeah, anyway. But I don't need my quarterback to be in disarray because this diva ass nigga want to start some stupid shit on some Donald McNabb T.O. type shit. You know what I'm saying? I need y'all to be smitten kittens, okay? I need y'all, nigga. I don't give a fuck if that nigga ask for a back rub. You better right there nigga with some oil or something to rub that nigga's shoulders, fam. I need y'all to be that close, nigga. Like that close, fam. If not, it's not gonna work. But if you get a Kittles over there, Kittles knows how to just do his job and do what he need to do, and not give you all this.
I know that.
So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes you don't need all this. You just need to just and do.
And that's why everybody talk about why don't the Ravens? Why they won't get Antonio Brown? I said the first time Antonio Brown act up, doggone John Harbaugh be ready to strangle him.
Yes.
No, it ain't no ready. He is going to strangle him.
No. John Harbaugh will actually put a hand.
He will actually strangle that dude. John Harbaugh is. The Harbaughs will fight you.
John Harbaugh he used to box, and then he started doing MMA when the MMA started.
John could fight. John could fight for real. John will beat your ass.
I don't give a fuck how strong you is or what street you think you from. When a nigga know how to throw a punch, it's different from a nigga that just swinging.
Right.
What was that reference he used on the Cowboy video on HD? Like, don't get the fuel or the gasoline, or what was that you said?
Oh yeah, you're gonna add the flame to the gasoline that's already in the locker room. It's basically I was saying you're gonna add AB to the Cowboys when their whole locker room is gasoline right now, and he'll be a flame just to let it light up. Like you don't do that.
Light him up, kaboom!
Right. They're gonna implode. No.
Literally the Vaseline song.
That would be stupid.
With no Vaseline. Just a little bit of gasoline.
You already got kerosene on the fire. Why you want to put gasoline on it?
Yeah, you want to put more to it, and it's like Dallas locker room is already bad. They don't respect the coaches. And then they fight amongst each other. The defense and offense don't like each other at all.
Nice, but you're right.
They literally respect their owner and his paychecks.
What'd you say, Chris C?
Nah, you're right. The Cowboys and the Raiders, like, the only way to fix this is by boycotting the team.
That's it. That's all you could do, dog. But they're not gonna do it. They're gonna keep going to buy the tickets. Then they're gonna keep complaining. Like let's say Dak go and they make Cooper Rush the quarterback, right? They're gonna blame Cooper Rush in 2 years because he's still gonna choke. Then they're gonna blame a new coach. You put somebody else there.
But they've been doing that for 2 years and nothing works.
Exactly. But the problem,
Vegas
but
is like more trying than Dallas. Like Dallas will literally stick to the same old and stick to that script. Vegas is trying, but the league just don't want Vegas to win.
Right,
They
that
want Vegas
too.
to get
But
there
yeah,
for
that
league
too.
purposes,
But
so they can have a league there, so they
right.
have a team there.
Yeah, but the problem, but the problem with the Cowboys, they want Dak to be Romo. They want him to throw for 500 yards and all of this, but that don't win games. Dak was efficient at Mississippi State because he didn't throw over 20 times a game. He played within the game plan and he managed the game. He wasn't trying to throw all these things. So that's what I'm saying. I know what type of quarterback Dak is. I know if I had him, I could win because I keep the playbook very complex, and I would just get me 3 running backs. I would have 3 running backs, and I would run all day, and then I would do a lot of play action and rollouts. They don't do that. Kellen Moore is trying to run that Boise State bullshit that don't work in the NFL. And that's why they fucking lose a lot. And they only won today because
that nigga Kellen Moore think he's in the WAC conference.
Right. So he think so now that Dak was hurt, they like fuck it. We just gonna run the ball now.
Yeah.
It took for your quarterback to get hurt by your dumbass play calling, because when they were playing us last week, I even told everybody our defense from preseason did not look good. We're not good against the run. We're not good against the pass in situational. That has been plaguing us the past 2 years. So I knew when they were running the ball, I was scared because they were going to expose that to the Saints next week, which was this week, which I know how the Saints play. The Saints watch film on who play us, and they go off of their film when they play us. They always run the ball. They just weren't effective today because Kamara was hurt. If Kamara was healthy, they would have beat our ass today. Because Kamara know how to play against us, and he's a matchup nightmare because he can come out the backfield and he can run between and outside the tackles. And then you add that with Taysom Hill, and then you add that with the other running backs, it's dangerous. So we got let off the hook last week because Kellen Moore don't know how to fucking coach. They were averaging 5 yards a pop last week.
Yeah, Kellen Moore think he played Utah. He think he played Utah State.
Right. Right. He playing Utah State.
Yeah, he's still trying to win the Liberty Bowl. Fuck the Super Bowl. He's still trying to win. He's trying to bring back the Statue of Liberty play.
Exactly. So that's why. That's why. These motherfuckers. That's why they won today because Joe Burrow and everything was getting killed by the front four. Their front four was destroying them, and then they were blitzing Van Der Esch and the other linebackers, and they were getting to him.
Accuracy though. Look at that. I thought he couldn't. I thought he couldn't throw the ball deep.
He can't. He can't throw the ball deep. He just got a guy who know how to adjust to his bullshit.
It looked like he threw the ball very deep this game. It looked like he was throwing the ball very, very deep this game. I see a lot of deep passes.
All right, we'll see.
Over 30 yards.
No, he had to catch it like this, right? Because it was behind, right?
Hold on. He had a little pressure on him. Had a little pressure on him, and he still got the ball.
All right, dog. Whatever. We'll see. You like these quarterbacks. I don't know what you see in Tua and this bum ass Mac Jones.
Certain quarterbacks I see something in. They have that. I'm telling you.
We'll see. No, I mean, we'll see. We'll see, dog. We still got like a lot of football left. We'll see. We'll see. Hey, like I said, we'll see. Like I said, I get the last laugh at the end. That's all I'm gonna say.
I don't think not on this one. Not on.
I am. We'll see.
Not on Tua.
We'll see. Oh, and also Tyreek has trouble staying healthy too when you bang him up. We'll see.
Shit, why do you have to say
We'll
that, man?
see.
Shut up.
I'm just saying. We'll see. Listen. All I'm saying is the Ravens secondary let them off the hook by playing 7 to 10 yards deep. That's all I gotta say.
Is because he's literally making up for Lance right now. Okay, that's what he's doing.
No, I'm not making up for Lance. I'm not a fan of Lance. I don't give a shit about Lance. But all I'm saying is, it's funny to me how he gets destroyed and this is his first time playing, but everybody else get a pass. I'm just saying, like, well, we good. I'm just like this. Keep the same energy for everybody.
Just like when you didn't believe in Tua, right? Tua didn't get a pass.
I didn't say I didn't believe in Tua. I said that Tua cannot stay healthy for a long season.
But you and others did not believe in Tua as a quarterback, correct?
So, I don't, because he didn't show me nothing to believe in college.
Okay, because he was not healthy yet. Now that he's healthy, he has a team around him.
He always had a team around him. That's what I'm saying. He had a team around him in Alabama.
I'm talking about now that he's healthy in the NFL.
He was healthy in Alabama, then he got hurt. And he played like dog shit during the year.
Bro, he wasn't all the way healthy when he got to the NFL, bro. Everybody know that he wasn't all the way right.
No, I'm saying during the season with Alabama, he played like dog shit that year because they figured him out, and then he got hurt. That's when Hurts came in and got him over the hump.
But he was hurt. He was hurt prior to that too, though.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. He got hurt. Hurts came in, got him the win. Right. And then he came back from the hip.
Yeah.
And then they were taking their time to bring him back. Fitzpatrick was playing. I know. I watched Tua. I know tuna fish.
Okay, so look. Let the salmon, right?
Nah, he's not a salmon, but I got you though. I mean, I don't see salmon, but okay.
You want to call him tuna? Then let the yellowfin tuna, right?
No, he's not even that. He's the regular tuna you get from Subway. He's the tuna from Subway that's been sitting there all day.
He's still tuna in the can?
Yep.
He's still chicken of the sea?
Yep.
Oh, he can't be chicken of the sea still.
Hey, I'm just saying, look. Listen, he got to show me.
3 more games, and let's see if he get a yellowfin.
He got to show me the whole season, bro.
Just to get the yellowfin?
He got to show me the whole season.
Look, you're in karate class, you get better time to get belts than that, fam.
Well, that's karate class. My class is harder. My class is real hard.
We don't skip practice, nigga.
Nope, we don't, because practice make perfect.
Hey, Chan.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I don't see you cap for Herbert, and he's from Oregon, dog. What's up with that?
You said what?
I don't see you show love for Herbert the way you do for Tua.
I was literally the first one captain for Herbert. Me and AG was going at it about Herbert already.
He's from Quack.
Yeah. Me and AG already went about it at Herbert. He always calls Herbert garbage because he came from Oregon.
I didn't say he was garbage. That's a lie. So thank you for lying now. I never said Herbert was garbage. I said nope. I said Herbert. No, that was one true emperor who come in here. That was him who said that. I said that Herbert. I said Herbert was a good quarterback. I said he can't close. That's the difference.
Yes, you did.
And I said that I would take him. And I said I would take him over.
I heard, yeah, blah, 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 garbage. Right?
No, I didn't say garbage. I didn't say that. See, I didn't say garbage. I said that he can't close. That was it.
Yeah, I know. But then once and as you were talking, I heard blah, 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 blah.
No, right? that was you saying blah, 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 blah. HD said he garbage, so then I could come back and use this against HD later. Because in my mind, I thought he said garbage. And that's what I heard, because I'm Chance, and I'm going to say that shit. Regardless.
Do you remember saying he was garbage?
No, I never said he was garbage.
No, but so me and AG already went like that's already that was like already.
No, Herbert's a good quarterback. I said he would be solid. The thing he got to work on is closing. That's all I said.
And I literally agreed with him and said the same thing. I just think he's a little bit better than what HD probably gives him credit for. That's all.
No, it ain't. He is better than a lot of these guys. I never said he was. He's better than Mac Jones and Tua. Way better than them.
Yeah.
Okay then, so what are you talking about? All I said was he can't close. Peyton Manning couldn't close, but he was a great quarterback still. Hold on, let Chance talk. Go ahead, Chance.
Sometimes they don't put him in the right position to close. Literally, like when you see at the end of the game the offense that they're running, the schemes that they're running, it kind of seems like almost like a setup to fail.
No, and I agree. And I said that after Thursday. I made my recap, and I said Herbert did not lose that game. Herbert played great game. I said the person who lost the game, just like last year, was Brandon Staley, the head coach.
The head coach.
Okay, but Herbert can play. I think Herbert could be a successful quarterback in this league. I really like Herbert. But he is better than fucking Mac Jones and Tuna Fish. I'm sorry.
No,
I would take him all day.
Hey, I'll take my Mac. If Mac don't turn out to be Mac Jones, if he don't turn out to be Jones, then I'll take that.
No, I mean Mac Jones is a game. He's a okay. To me, you have to have a team built around him and Tuna for them to be successful. Justin Herbert, I could put Justin Herbert anywhere. That arm is gonna carry.
That's a fact.
That's all I'm saying. Like I'm not. I go by a degree of difficulty and your talents when I put you in certain situations. Herbert, that much, yeah, right.
He has a John Elway cannon.
Exactly. Thank you. Exactly. Right. Exactly. And Tuna and Mac, I can't put them. If I could take Herbert. I could take Allen from Buffalo. I could take Lamar Jackson. I could put them in any situation that is bullshit, and they will find a way to get that shit out of the dirt. Them two niggas.
I literally love you for saying this one. You didn't say this one name, and I literally think you did say it because he has to prove it to you this season with Cleveland first, or maybe next season with Cleveland. Deshaun Watson. No,
Deshaun Watson too. I'll give him that too. Them four guys, I could put them in. I could put them in dirt. Right. I could put them somewhere in a team full of dirt trash cans. Them motherfuckers they carrying that arm with them. But Tua.
Deshaun Watson, on the other hand, now this is his time he's gonna get to show me that because he can't say he doesn't have at least a nice team built around him better than he had in Texas. Because literally all he had in Texas was one defensive player and one offensive player.
No, I did, but that's what I'm saying. Like his team, he had DeAndre. That was it. Defensively, they had J.J. Watt. But you know, Watt always get hurt, just like TJ. It's just in their body. They just get hurt for awkward reasons. And for what he did with that bullshit and a dumbass coach and Bill O'Brien, I gotta put him on that Herbert, Allen, and Lamar Jackson level because I know he could do something with nothing.
And then when when Hopkins left, wasn't he still at the top of the league?
No, actually, matter of fact, he was better than everybody from a statistical standpoint.
Yeah. Thank you. All right.
So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Tua and Mac. I got to go to the grocery store. I got to go to the furniture store. I got to go to Best Buy. I got to go to Sam's Club. I got to go to Costco. I got to make sure everything around them is correct.
Look, man, you ain't got to go to that store for Tua, man. He literally needed you to go to Costco. It's the biggest store. Right?
Okay, so
you went to Lucky's. You know what I'm saying? Or you went to the corner black store
Waddle,
and you got the 4-pack.
Waddle, Tyreek Hill. That offensive line.
I mean, that's what you you succeed, fam. Come on, don't do that. You need all that to succeed, fam.
Hold on. That defense built by Brian Flores. Shall I keep going with how much help?
That helps. A Brian Flores defense does help in every occasion, actually. Has Brian Flores ever been in charge of a defense where it wasn't good?
Yeah, it was called New England. That defense that shut down the Rams in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, they were horrible. That defense was horrible. That's when I knew that's when I tried to tell people. Do you guys not?
What team is Todd Gurley on?
Do you guys not see?
Todd Gurley's retired, dog. He don't play no more.
This is literally a team that's averaging. This is literally a team that's averaging almost 41 points a game.
Oh, he can't play no more. His knee is all jacked up. He can't play no more. Can't run no more.
Damn.
Who?
Todd Gurley.
Todd Gurley.
Oh yeah.
Jacked up.
Yeah, But you know what it was though? It was literally they brought him back too early from when he had his aggravating knee injury.
No.
Yep.
No. He's been having knee problems since he was in Georgia.
Yeah, he did. Georgia.
No, we know that.
Yeah.
No, we know that. I'm talking about when he came out, he was good, right? He was running. He was busting on for a couple of years. He had a reoccurring. It was a nagging knee injury that he was having. Now he kept getting it X-rayed. They said it was nothing, but he felt like it was something more tearing. So
because it was
arthritis the whole year, and it was getting worse for him. So I really think it's because it wasn't getting any better for him, and it was really going to take him too long to come back. So
it was arthritis. He had arthritis in his knees.
But there's a lot of players that got arthritis in their knees. They just get a shot.
Yeah, but every time he would run, his knee would just swell up like
Look at Willis McGahee. He's had the same injuries, same exact ones. He's had 4.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Willis McGahee had 4. Had 4. Frank Gore, 2 coming out of Miami and 2 in the NFL.
That's true.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was literally the way they handled it is why his career's not prolonged. But arthritis in your knees, motherfuckers got arthritis every goddamn where in sports.
But really to me, it's like once they paid him, he was like, okay, I'm good. I got my money. I'm straight.
Yeah,
I'm done.
Yeah, he got paid. He got paid. What?
No, he definitely got paid. I'm just surprised.
Yeah, he got paid $54 million plus endorsements. I mean, that's shit. For 4 years, 5 years, I'll take that all day, every day.
Yeah, I would too.
Don't sleep. Everybody sleep.
I'll take that shit too.
Mm-hmm.
I would take that all day.
Shit, give me $54 million, nigga, to play 5 years, nigga, and just, you know what I mean, go about my business afterwards.
Yep. That's
You
smart.
ain't gotta worry about no CTE.
That's smart as hell.
You got to avoid CTE and all that. He good.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, right now, I don't know what it is about CTE, but it seems like it's getting to a lot of these players a little bit early.
Yeah, it is.
I think it's coming from high school.
It is.
And especially when it comes from honestly, it might be coming from
No, because remember these players be playing.
I hate Steve though, man. I think it comes from Pop Warner though, actually, because Pop Warner you get hit. Pop Warner you get hit the worst.
Old and stuff like that.
Well, Pop Warner you get hit the worst because you don't know how to hit yet. You're still learning.
Their brains are not fully developed.
So you're literally getting popped in the worst ways in Pop Warner football.
Their brains are not fully developed. That's why.
Well, no, not that, that either. But you don't know how to hit yet. Like you don't know what part of your body needs to be hitting something and what doesn't. So you literally go head first. I remember I used to do that all the time. They tell you don't go head first. What's the first thing you do? Duck your head, go head first.
Right.
Because I seen some kid.
The first thing you did. Am I lying though?
Nah, this kid used to knock people, literally knock people's helmets off with just his helmet.
Bro, because they call it heads up. When you're a kid, you think heads up means go heads up.
Yeah.
But it literally doesn't mean heads up. It means shoulder pad to shoulder pad. Your helmets are going to hit a little bit, but we thought it literally meant heads up. Like whose ever head is going to hit harder, and you're knocking yourself out.
Nah, y'all played football before, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm literally telling you about football.
Y'all feel like y'all have a little CTE or no?
Bro, I think that sometimes you will have a little drift off sometimes. if you play long enough.
Mm.
Now, if you just played Pop Warner for a while, for a couple of years, like you played Pee Wee, Mighty Mites, you know what I'm saying, Junior Pee Wee, and then you stop for a while and stuff. Nah, but if you play straight Mighty Mites all the way to high school, yeah, you're most likely probably
Right.
gonna
Now
get
I started in middle school. I started from 7th grade and I took 1 year.
Oh no, I'm talking about 5. No, I'm talking about 6 years old back in the day when you used to be able to play like when you was 6. Like as soon as you turned 6, you didn't matter how small you was. You could put on pads. There was no flag football, nigga. We didn't have flag football teams.
Nah, my mom was not messing with it.
It was shoulder pads. It was big ass shoulder pads or no. Like, did you want to look like Earl Campbell or no? Like,
Right.
Right.
And the one pad that I hated, I ain't gonna say I hated.
the
I
butt
would
pad.
say a lot of pads wore it, but they to make them look like they were Superman, but they were basically when you hit them, they acting like Jay.
You talking about the neck
That
pads?
doggone neck pad.
Yeah.
That pad that they use.
You talking about the cow? Yeah, you talking about the cow pad?
Yeah. The cow pad.
I'm like, bro, you ain't intimidating nobody with that.
But it was always the white boys that used to love wearing that.
Yeah.
They made them look bigger than what they were.
Like, what's his name? Lee, right?
Or they used to like to wear the back neck braces.
Yeah, that wasn't. Damn, what's his name again from the from the Dallas Cowboys? Lee.
Talking about Sean Lee.
Okay, yeah. Lee used to do that.
Yeah.
Actually, Christian Okoye used to do that.
Yeah, he did.
Yup.
The Nigerian nightmare.
I used to be like, man, why? Then they started tucking it under their pants.
What helps your neck when you're going to hit? Like literally, it's a lifesaver almost because when you're hitting and you're coming in at that much force on the linebacker, you're snapping your neck, fam, and that thing helps your neck from going back further than it has to go.
Right.
So it actually helps you out.
Yeah, it does.
I literally don't know why people stop wearing it, honestly. But it's just because they wanted to play faster. They felt like if they take it off, they get faster. So now everybody's wearing slower. See, you're thinking people are faster now because they're wearing smaller shoulder pads and smaller pads. Some of them are not even wearing thigh pads.
Right. Exactly.
So you want to talk about knee injuries? You want to talk about knee injuries? These dudes not even wearing pads.
Why? Because why would I wear thigh pads when it's just gonna slow my legs down?
Exactly.
Bro, that's why you're having all these damn knee injuries.
Yep.
You're basically.
I think what
the pads actually do deflect. That's the whole point. The pads actually deflect.
What was his name? Ricky Jackson. I think Ricky Jackson, he didn't wear knee pads or thigh pads when he played. Ricky Jackson.
Who's that?
He played for the New Orleans Saints.
Talking about Ricky Williams.
You talking about Ricky Williams?
The Dog. You remember the Dog Patrol, right? With Sam Mills, Ricky Jackson.
Okay, I know you talk about. Yeah. You right. Yeah, you right. Yeah.
Well, he didn't. Well, NFL, nigga, that's what NFL means though. Not for long if you ain't wearing the white pads. So he probably didn't play for long. Should have been wearing them pads.
Oh, he played long. He played like 13 years, I think.
Wait. As a starting running back?
No, not a running back. He was a linebacker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. You're not talking about
linebacker. Linebacker literally all you need is like, bro, you can play linebacker, bro. You can play linebacker with shorts. Bro, you can literally play linebacker with your shorts on. Like all you need is your helmet, your shoulder pads, and that's it. Like you can literally play linebacker with your shorts on, and just make sure you got a cup. But you're good. But as far as like when you getting tackled to the legs,
everybody used to be like, man, why do people wear cups? I said, get hit with the football in your nuts and see.
No, nigga, get hit by a knee. Get hit by somebody putting a knee right there or a cleat. That shit hurt.
A helmet, nigga.
A helmet too.
Damn, what was the running back that messed? I think he messed up his nuts or something like that. He lost his nut.
Who?
Freaking, he was the running back from the Rams back in the days, the St. Louis Rams.
Talking about Eric Dickerson?
Nah, 39. He was 39. I forgot. Like his
Steven Jackson.
Oh, Steven Jackson.
Steven Jackson?
Yeah, Steven Jackson. Yup. I heard he lost it.
That dude was a beast.
Injury. Yeah, it was an injury. Yeah, it was an injury that happened, and he ended up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, well, I just decided I wasn't gonna wear no jock strap today.
Yeah,
When I heard
that was a mistake.
I bought the first jock strap ever. I was like,
But the
listen.
thing about the jock straps back then, when I was younger, though, family, them motherfuckers was the most uncomfortable things you
They
could ever wear in
were.
your life.
Hell
They were
yeah.
plastic. They were plastic with that outside sticky ass fucking thing that stuck to your fucking goddamn bro. Bro, that shit was, bro, that was one of the worst, most uncomfortable things ever. And you always had to fiddle with it. You always had to fucking fiddle with it to get it back in place.
Yep.
It went out of place every time you moved, it went out of place.
Exactly.
That was the worst uncomfortable fucking. That's why people didn't like wearing those.
I never understood why people wore those shirts. Those little shirts.
The half piece.
Oh, you talking about the
shirts that they wore. Yeah, the shirts that they put on underneath their jersey until I got hit in my shoulder.
Oh yeah. You're gonna need that extra little shirt.
Oh yeah. Anything for protection, man.
Yeah.
Listen.
Well, actually, it helps you out with the shoulder pads too from chafing.
Nah, I love wearing the shoulder pads, man. Those shoulder pads.
No, I'm talking about the shirt underneath. The shirt underneath. When you put the shoulder pads on top of it, you actually help yourself from chafing. Because you can get like Schaefer shoulder and shit. Like your shoulder start literally, if you get hit too much, it start getting almost like a rug burn. Especially back in the day. Those shoulder pads were like a plastic. They had like a plastic.
Yeah, that shit left a red.
And when that shit used to cut up,
yeah,
and when that shit used to start deteriorating on the plastic side.
That shit left a red mark on my shoulders like a motherfucker. Yeah. And after that, I start wearing shirts underneath.
Yep.
That shit fuck your shit up.
I said, man, what was my shoulder? Feel like it's about to come off. It hurt,
bro. It was like those wrestling mats. It was like those gymnastic mats. That's literally like what you was wearing, fam. And when it busted open, the plastic parts and shit from inside of it used to cut this shit out. That's why you can say. And
well, the one drill that we did that I didn't like, but I was actually good at it, but I hated it. The bull, what they call it, the bull ring or something like that.
What, Oklahoma?
No, the drill when you got to stand in the middle of a circle.
Oh yeah. You call one by one and they come out and hit you. Yeah.
I used to love that drill. I used to be hitting motherfuckers.
I used to love that drill too.
Going through some shit.
I was good at it, but I seen some players, boy.
Wait, I forgot what's the drill called when you both lay down and then y'all get up and then you have one person has the ball and one person has to attack.
Oklahoma's.
Oh yeah, Oklahoma. Yeah, that's my shit.
You used to love that shit. I just hated when the fucking goddamn coach used to say, "All right, linebackers, DBs against offensive linemen." Wait, what?
Yeah, he trying to get y'all.
Nigga, we got some.
We didn't do it like that. Like I used to do it like that. I used to do it like that.
Big ass
if you was talking noise to me, I used to call you out. I used to say, "Hey, you that was talking earlier, come see me."
Calling out these big ass Samoans, nigga, with these big ass mountain melon heads. Nigga. These niggas' hands was meant for just cracking coconuts on. Like, man.
Get right up.
Look, some of these niggas' heads, we had to get special helmets, nigga, that we didn't have in storage for some of these niggas' heads. That's how big some of these niggas' heads was, fam.
Nah, this is like football, man.
Nah, I thought you was gonna say. Remember the offensive lineman, what is his name? Steve Wallace that played for the 49ers?
Yeah.
He had that helmet with that big old thing on the top. I was like,
bro, that was the best thing he ever did, bro. That was a protective shield. That was literally he was the only smart one doing it. It was funny looking. Yeah, it was funny looking.
How did they find a helmet like that? I didn't know they made helmets like that.
They built it because they knew that concussions were a problem, right? But the league didn't want to tell nobody that it was a problem because then the players could start suing the league for money and damages for concussions. So what they did was they started putting those barriers at the top because people was getting too many ringers. And literally, he was one of the only few that knew what concussions really were and what they could actually do to your brain cycle. That's why he was always wearing that fucking thing, and he made sure that he wore them every game. He was not playing.
Now you see players in practice.
And it was smart. You know,
players in practice, and they like, man, what's that thing on the? Why they wear those things on the top of their head? Yeah, I said because just in case they bump heads.
Yeah. I mean, it was the smartest thing, bro. He was literally the only person wearing it, and it looked funny to a lot of people. But I was like, damn, that was smart. He literally saved himself from having a fucking concussion every time. And nobody would do it. Nobody would wear it.
Like with the visor. People was like, I remember back when they used to wear the visor. And when they first started doing that,
that helmet was funny looking, bro. It looked like a space Martian helmet or something.
Like when I think it was Jimmy Man wasn't the first one to do it, but he was one of the ones that started doing it.
I never really seen nobody in the game ever do that before him.
And when he did it the first time, I'm like, man, you like Darth Vader with that thing on.
In history of football, I've never seen nobody wear a protective helmet like he did in the game. I've never seen it before. I don't even think they were made yet. Before he started wearing them, they weren't made. They didn't care about the protective helmets. They were still trying to get them from plastic or like a plastic Paris or like a light plastic where it was basically like a little kid's helmet back in the day that you would get from like the store and shit the kid could put on. So they had to go from those helmets to some actual shit that actually helps a little bit.
Yep. And some of those helmets, I'd be like, dog.
Bro,
some of those guys wear helmets to look tough. Like the one with the one that had the line, like a lot of the linebackers used to wear. It had like a line in the middle, and it had like 3, 4, 5 lines going down.
You talking about the LT? You talking about the LT? Well, we called it the LT because the LT was the first one to wear that one.
You talking about the T-bone? You talking about the T-bone helmet with the middle shit? Yeah, that's the T-bone.
Yeah, that's the LT. We call it the LT because the LT was the first one to do it.
Yeah, we call it T-bone.
Yeah. Because it wasn't this part of it. It was the amount of lines that went through this way.
Right.
Yep. Because it almost looked like a shredder mask.
Yeah.
And then Jim McMahon, when people start wearing the visors, and he came out with that dark visor.
But Walter Payton started that.
The dark visor?
Walter Payton was wearing visors.
Yeah,
I never seen him wear a visor.
Yeah, he was wearing visors. I remember that.
Yeah.
But man, I think Jim McMahon started wearing it because he was playing in San Diego, and people.
That's not right. Man, Jim McMahon he wanted to be different.
He was blind in one eye, I think.
Bro, he wanted to be different, bro. Don't let this motherfucker fool you, man. He wasn't that good of a quarterback. In order to fucking basically get himself not looking like one of the Hasselbacks, he tried to change it up a little bit, man.
He said one of the Hasselbacks.
If that was the case, he would have been doing that in college.
He said one of the Hasselbacks.
I'm sorry.
The Hasselbacks was them motherfuckers were so trash.
You talking about a quarterback who got knocked around? Oh my God!
I mean, he literally didn't have a lot. I mean, shit. What did Barry Sanders have to do? He had to run back 5, 10 yards before he can even run forward 10.
I'm like, dog. Have you? He was like, yeah, I would have rather sleep, but what if I make this guy miss?
I don't know who the fuck Jim McMahon thought he was gonna make miss. Man. I don't know who he thought he was gonna make miss. He was not a running quarterback.
He's like, what if they miss me on this tackle? What if I make that guy miss?
Or what if you get hit so hard you fumble like you did a couple of times and get knocked out the game?
Right. That part.
And now I have to go to Scott Mitchell.
Dude said
did Mitchell end up being a starter after?
Yeah, with the Lions. Scott Mitchell? Yeah, the Lions.
Yeah. And he played that one season up in Miami because Dan Marino got hurt.
Yeah.
And it was like, as soon as he hit the market, it was like, yep, I'm going to Detroit.
I mean, it's not like people were like literally on fire for Scott Mitchell. I mean, all the teams had quarterbacks back then. Right. Nobody was like, "Oh man, we got to get Scott Mitchell, man. He coming out of free agency. Boy, we got to get." No, not at all. Not even close. He was not that good. He was okay. He was a good manager.
Yeah, I mean, he was another Trent Dilfer type of quarterback.
Basically, all these motherfuckers are good managers.
Right. He was a good manager like
All the
Hostetler.
players we talking about are good managers. These are not Hall of Famers or not somebody literally that you want as your guy leading you to.
Yeah, it's like everybody talking about, oh man, Super Bowl. I'm like, dude, not Mark Rippon, but Jeff Hostetler won a Super Bowl, son.
Yeah, Hostetler was a good manager of the game, but he wasn't. But he wasn't better than Phil Simms. Yeah, he wasn't better than Phil Simms.
Man, he was garbage, man.
Right.
Hostetler was garbage, bro. He played under a good system. I mean, you got Parcells. You got Parcells that knows how to run and pass.
Right, exactly. Parcells knows.
But he
everybody's like, who do you feel like?
He knows how to do it on efficiency to where he quarterback. And when he needed Hostetler to do something, Hostetler rose to the challenge, and that's because Hostetler trusted his coach too.
Correct.
Like Hostetler was like if Hostetler didn't get a play and say, "I don't know if this play gonna work." When Parcells said something, like
the most talented QB, but he was just not a leader like that. Oh, easy. Jeff George had all the talent in the world, but upstairs he just didn't have it.
Wow, you kind of got me there. You might have a point.
Cause Jeff, it was like, man, I don't see what went wrong with Jeff George. Jeff George can sling the football.
He can sling the football. I don't think he had enough talent around him. I don't think he had a squad. I just don't think Jeff George had.
He did up in Indianapolis.
Jeff George's problem was he kept bumping heads with the coaches. Mm-hmm. That was his problem. Similar to Baker Mayfield.
No, but the coaching staff that he had, I would have bumped heads with him too, fam.
No, I mean I understand, but I'm just telling you like what it was. He bumped heads.
No, you're absolutely right. I'm just telling you straight up too. I would have bumped heads with him too, fam. That coaching staff was horrible.
Yeah, they were.
Like they didn't put him in the right position.
Think about it. Atlanta, they duped the Colts out of trading up for him, and then about 2-3 years later, they winded up trading and get him in Atlanta.
Yeah. That's all they do, just circulate these white boys. That's all they do, man.
That's all they do.
They circulate from team to team, fam. Just keep them on the payroll somehow, some way. Because they knew but look, they seen the writing on the wall, which is black quarterbacks are coming in. They're faster, stronger, bigger arms, and like they literally revolutionized the game when they started running.
Yeah, well, the NFL, that too, but the NFL don't want it to become basketball. No, where they just take over, where all blacks take over the positions. Yeah. So they're trying their best to keep the black quarterback down and make the white quarterback superior.
Michael Vick would have had the league in a chokehold.
They did that.
Michael Vick is one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time right now, even if he didn't even win a Super Bowl. That's how electric this guy was, and that's how great he was. He was Allen Iverson of football, fam.
Yeah, his jersey sold the most. They outsold when your jersey is outselling Brady and Peyton Manning. There's a problem.
Yep.
So we knew.
Dude, that ain't nothing. I know a couple cats that's from Baltimore. They said, man, them Lamar Jackson jerseys, they can't keep them in the store.
I mean, why would you if you was in Baltimore?
Because he's the most exciting player in football.
Yeah. And you're hanging your hat on that. Because if you guys don't do that boy right, he's literally leaving Baltimore.
Oh, yeah, he's out.
He's on a midnight train to Georgia.
Yep.
And believe me, Atlanta's sitting there ready, too. Like, hey, Lamar, remember, we're here.
Oh, if Lamar goes to Atlanta, do you know how crazy that dome will be? That dome will be off. It'll be the same as Vic was there.
Now, I want to know. Hold on, but will they give a tribute to Vic for Lamar being? You know what I'm saying? Like somehow will they equate Vic in there somehow to like usher in Lamar into Atlanta?
No.
You don't think they give? You don't think they fuck with Vic like that?
No, because Arthur Blank mad because they killed dogs and he lied about it to his face and shit, like dumb shit.
I mean, no. I think that's why Arthur Blank is mad because he got lied to his face. I don't think it was about the fucking dogs. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it was like he lied to him.
He lied to him. It was the fact that he lied to his face because he looked at Michael Vick like a son almost.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he was the first one. He was literally going to be the first person to get $100 million contract. So nobody even think about $100 million at that time.
Right.
So and he was like, motherfucker, I'm gonna make you the richest motherfucker in the league. You know what I mean? Ever, like basically at that time. So I mean, yeah, I would be hurt. I would be hurt because you're putting all your chips in one basket, and nigga, now somebody dropped your chips all on the ground, nigga, and crushed them.
Yeah, so he lied to his face and shit. So I don't think they fuck with him like that because of that.
And what's the call tried to tell him, like, bruh, what are you doing? Like, Donovan McNabb, he tried to tell Michael Vick, like, bruh, what are you doing?
I don't give a fuck
Why
about Donovan.
you keep going home? Why you keep going home every week? Because he was literally playing the game, get on the plane because he had an endorsement deal so he could fly back and forth to Atlanta for free. He would get on the plane, go straight to Virginia where the house was at.
Okay, then, but the thing is, like, they didn't have him actually fighting dogs though. They just had dogs in the house that was in his name, that his cousins, that his friends were actually living in, right? So even if he was, now I'm not saying that he wasn't, because we know he was, but the whole point is they didn't legally catch him fighting dogs or knew that he was the one fighting dogs. It was people that was equating with him was fighting dogs too, and that's what it was. They were going to take the case. All his boys, his cousins, they were all going to take the case. They said it was all us. Michael had nothing to do with this shit. The judge literally told him, I don't give a fuck. I don't want you. I want Michael.
No, it didn't. Them dudes turned on him. His fam and them turned on him.
No. They did the whole fucking 30
bro, to 30. I remember the case, bro, because all of us was pissed off at his fam. His fam wasn't taking that case.
No, I know, but that's because they had to take that. The judge and actually all of them told the cousin and all of them that that's the plea they had to take because they were trying to get Michael Vick off, man. They literally told the whole story on 30 for 30. Michael Vick told it, his cousin told it, and his best friend told it.
The people who really
they say that now, but then, bro, they turned on Michael Vick. They turned on his ass.
No. Michael Vick even said no, because Michael Vick don't fuck with him no more. He's literally not friends with his friends no more. You know what I mean? He don't fuck with his cousin.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. They all turned on his ass. Because all they had to do was take the fucking case. They could have took the case. They never took the case.
No, bro. The lawyer was on there saying the same thing. The lawyer was on there saying these guys were going to take the case, but the judge told him personally, no, we don't want them. We want Michael Vick.
Well, I heard that. Well, that's different. I heard they turned on Michael Vick.
Then what 30 for 30 had the whole thing on. You can go back and watch it, fam.
Well, I'll go watch it, but I'm saying from then they said and everything on the news that his family turned on over.
Yeah. No. That's all we heard on the news. But to get the actual behind the scenes story, because a lot of times they'll make you plead for something that you didn't actually do, but it says that you did, because that's the way it looks. You know what I mean? That's the way they write it up. You feel me? But they didn't snitch on him. They literally said that they'll take the case, but they had to take a portion of the case and say, yes, Michael was involved, so that they can get their plea deal. And Michael Vick told them to do that too. Like, Michael Vick even told them, like, there's no use in even going no further because they want me, and we know what they're coming for. They were coming for him, bro. And I really believe they were coming for him because of what you just said.
And really, like when they was doing the case, when the case first got going, he was gonna get a slap on the wrist.
Yeah.
All I know is I heard was his cousins and them turned on his ass.
Nah, it was the judge of that county, fam. The judge of that county literally told his boy, like, no, I want Vic. I know this was Vic's house. It all ties to Vic. Blah 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 blah. They were trying to ruin him, fam, just for the reasons why you said. That's literally the reason why I think they hung him out to dry like that. It's for the reasons you were just saying earlier. Because they didn't want him to be that man of the NFL. It's literally a white man's quarterback.
And the guy who really let the cat out the bag is the dude that was supplying them the dogs.
Yeah. He got caught up in some shit.
Yep, and they basically, I think at first they was like, okay, we going to Vic's house to look for drugs. They wasn't looking for dogs.
Yeah,
they just so happened to stumble upon the dogs.
Yeah. Because his boy one of his friends got popped. Yeah. But I mean, literally, like they said that. I mean, they just tied it to him because it was his house. It's Michael Vick. He's $100 million man. Basically, we knew he just got this contract. Everybody heard about it. Them white people did not want him to be the face of that league, fam.
No, they didn't.
And now, fuck what Arthur Blanche wanted. It's what the people behind the scenes really want. And Arthur Blanche is not. I don't think he's a part of that scene. And because I think he actually has a heart. He has too much of a heart. He actually likes
all he had to do was just tell Arthur Blanche the truth and shit. It'd have been good.
And that's all he wanted. Yeah, he didn't ask him straight up, man to man. Did you do it? And you're like, no. And then later on, you say, yeah, I did. Like, dude, that hurts, man. Like, that can hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, I put trust in you, bro, to just tell me the truth. Like, come on, bro. Like, you act like I'm going to do something to you that you just told me the truth. You shouldn't do that shit. That's how you break through the struggle.
From what I heard,
I didn't like the whole dragging him through the fucking mud, acting like he just fucking murdered somebody like Ray Lewis or something. And then he had, I'm apologizing to PETA, and now I do PETA work, and I'm all about PETA now, and I love dogs, and I tell the white people I'm sorry every day, every time I see them. Like, so, fuck you. Suck my goddamn left half nut, nigga. Man, fuck you, nigga, you goddamn dogs. And you white people been fighting dogs all your goddamn lives.
Right.
Get the nigga, that is a staple down south, nigga, for white people.
Exactly. They make money.
They train and fight dogs all day, every day. I don't see them fucking goddamn white people fighting dogs. They know where they do it. Why? Because most of the cops in those counties fight dogs with them. It's literally a means of side hustle in them little ass southern towns. But because this rich nigga doing it, and he has a whole stable, it's a problem now.
And then, like you said, it started out as a dog.
Wait, no. It was his neighbor. It was his neighbor that snitched on him, and his neighbor also fights dogs. It was a white dude that stayed, I think, the next house over, but it's literally down a little bit ways.
Yeah.
But they share like a wooded area.
I do remember that Chance, that 30 for 30. You're absolutely right. I did see that.
Yeah. Yeah, and I believe in that 30 for 30. The white dude is the one that came forward and said that he snitched, and he was literally the one. And as a matter of fact, he had a pit bull with him when he was interviewing.
But also he was saying like there was some people that gave up, like, you know what I'm saying, because they got caught up on some stuff, so they gave Michael Vick up as well.
Yeah, but that wasn't his cousin though. That wasn't his cousin or his best friend.
No, it wasn't his cousin. It was some of the people that was. It was some of the people that they invited over and stuff.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying something.
Michael Vick knew the dude that got busted. No, Michael Vick knew the dude that got busted. Okay, he knew the guy. He knew all the people.
Yeah, the guy that was setting him up was the guy that supplied him the dogs.
Yeah. So
that guy. That's the guy that rolled over on him. Yeah, that's who I was talking about. That's what I was talking about. Like, that's what I was saying. If he wouldn't have said shit, everything would have been good. But he fucked all that up.
He's like, because I think at the time, Michael Vick was like, it didn't even start out as a dog fight. It started out just breeding dogs. Like, it was just a kennel.
Yeah. But he said he started fighting them, and then he started to love the fighting the dogs. I mean, he said it. I was on my I started loving it.
I can't even lie. He definitely did. And he apologized for years on top of years.
Yeah.
He still
the thing is they keep pressing him out like fucking OJ.
And then, he was like, oh, Ben Roethlisberger. So what's up with this man?
They don't have to do that. Ben Roethlisberger and them don't have to do that. They're white.
Right. Exactly. Like I said, when he gets when they start having the conversation about him being a Hall of Famer, I want them to bring that situation up. Yeah. I want them to bring that situation up because every time they're about to go into the Hall of Fame,
I want Stephen A. Smith to bring that shit up.
Right.
He ain't, well, you know he ain't gonna do
it. If that nigga literally tries to equate killing off a dog that is half dead because it fought to molesting a woman, bro. Stop the dog shit out here on national television.
They didn't even let this man let him be when he was just hosting an all-pro game, bro. He was one of the hosts for the All-Pro games, and they had a problem with that.
Yeah, they had problem with the banners and shit.
I'm like, bro, this shit is ridiculous.
And then I think he wanted to purchase a dog for his son or his daughter or something like that.
No, but my thing is, bro, But my thing is, white people compile on it, right? But black people will go right on top of the on top of the white people and compile on it harder and meaner.
Oh, you talking about the coons like Stephen A. Smith?
Yes, nigga. I'm talking about not even just the coons, niggas that you see on the street. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I'm talking to niggas. Yeah, but nah, man, that nigga fight them damn dogs, man. That ain't cool, man. Like, nigga,
right.
Dogs more than humans, like, nigga, I love like a lot of motherfuckers really love animals more than humans because they don't have no emotional attachment to human beings because they don't know how to be a human being.
Right.
You know what I mean? A lot of people are
it's like with DMX. He was like, man, why did you love dogs so much? And he was
because
like,
a lot of people are emotionally
they're not gonna stab you back. They're not gonna steal from you.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, that's true. They're very loyal.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are emotionally unequipped to deal with human beings because of either past trauma, present trauma, or just that's just who they are in the inside. You know what I'm saying? And a dog can literally help you. It can help you get it can literally help you get out of all of that. Actually, depression, all of that. So PTSD, dogs help with all that shit.
That's true. But I'm still not valuing a dog's life over a human. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I can't do it.
That dog was strung up, nigga, real
right.
quick. Nigga,
I'll kill that motherfucker before I value him over a human.
If I'm not mistaken, I think
Fresh. The movie Fresh with the two little boys, the Puerto Rican little boy, the black boy.
You said what?
They had the little pit bull. They were saving their money.
The movie what?
And they had to kill the pit bull by strangling them up.
What was the movie?
Fresh.
Oh yeah, that's my movie. That's my shit.
Yeah.
He hung the dog up and he shot the pit bull.
Yep, he hung the dog up and shot him. Yeah, that was my shit.
Yep. Sometimes it be like that, fam.
Yep, it do. I love that movie. That's a classic movie.
Fuck yeah.
I can't lie, that shit hurt me.
See where he shot that dog?
Hell yeah.
It hurt you?
For real, man. Like, listen, I grew up with dogs.
No, I just looked at it as another dead dog, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Listen, I understand. Like, certain people have certain. I'm like, damn, but like,
You know how when people got to kill somebody they don't want to kill, but you got to do it.
You can watch a nigga on YouTube. Get his brain shot out running down the street from another nigga.
Listen, I felt bad about
but a dog gets you.
Nah, I felt bad about P&B. Listen, any death.
I didn't say P&B, nigga. I said this to some regular 14, 15-year-old in Chicago, nigga, on live, getting popped, nigga. You will watch that shit over and over and over just to see how he got popped. But literally, a dog getting strung up is hard to watch.
Listen, both.
Wow.
It's like killing somebody you don't want to kill.
Bro, it's the same thing when you watch somebody die that don't want to die.
I'm just saying when I was younger, when I seen Fresh though.
No, I'm just telling you when I was young, nigga, if I seen a human being getting killed, I cried over that shit. If a dog got killed, I was just like, it's a dog. I don't know, I guess that's how we are in the South, but
right.
I might go to the West Coast,
I'll use this for example. When this little dog had turned into a zombie, and he was strangling him to death, and when he strangled him to death, he started crying.
Well, that was different. He was crying because that dog had attachments to his kids. Remember, his kids were killed, so they took the place of his kids. That's why he was crying. He wasn't crying because of the dog itself. He was crying because the dog, he talking about I Am Legend. When the dog turned and he had to kill the dog and he was crying. Yeah, he was crying because that dog was a part of the family.
Kids. That was the last
right. That was the last thing he had from his kids.
It's like a trinket that you would get from your mom.
Right.
It's the last thing that you got from your mom.
It's like John Wick. It wasn't about the dog. It was about who gave him the dog. Yeah, and when they killed the dog, that motherfucker went to kill you because that's something that the person he loved who died. That's different. That's not the same, right? That's not the same.
Literally not.
Right.
actually like, I can get another dog.
But no, but that's how I feel. I feel like I can get another dog, but if I see a human being die, you can't replace that life.
Yeah, I'm gonna be sad for the dog for like 2.3 seconds, bro. I'm gonna be
Right.
like, damn, man, that was a cool dog.
Right.
Man.
That was a cool dog, but
like it's not gonna be like, bro, I'm not gonna have to call into work and like, oh my God, Jeffrey.
Like I was sad. I was sad on Fresh. I wasn't even sad about the dog. I was sad about the situation he was in and in his pops and shit.
Yeah.
But the dog, I was like, that's a nigga that's dead.
That movie Fresh was that dude was a smooth liar. Smooth liar. He knew how to lie his way out of situations.
He had to.
Or he was gonna have a bullet in his ass.
He had a way he had to get it, and some people he had to manipulate to get what he had to get, and the outcome had to come to the outcome that it had to come to.
Like that dude when he threw them drugs on the dude bed, he was like, I was like, what is he doing? He threw it. I was like, man, that dude is smart.
Hey man, look, he had to. He had to get it done, bro.
Yeah, for his sister, fam.
Yep.
He basically was like, look, I'm gonna kill 2 birds in 1 stone.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
Homeboy, I'm gonna send homeboy over to kill the people that I was working with.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna throw the drugs under his bed. They gonna find the drugs and they gonna lock him up. So I'm killing 2 birds in 1 stone.
He set it up so fresh. He set it up so fresh. That's why they call the movie Fresh.
Right. Exactly.
He set it up so fresh.
I was like, when homeboy was about to beat him up, hit him with that chain, I said he had to come up with a lie real quick.
Hell yeah, he about to get beat on. He's about to get cold beat on too.
Facts.
And it just so happened when he made that phone call saved him.
Hey, you know what I was thinking about the other day when we were talking about movies and shit, right? When we were talking about what favorite movies and shit. Why don't nobody ever say Jason Lyric?
Because they ripped that off of John.
I don't know. It wasn't my favorite. I like it though, but it wasn't my favorite. Okay. My favorite movie was Hoodlum with Lawrence Fishburne.
Yeah, Hoodlum was dope.
That was my movie. Was Hoodlum.
Yeah, Hoodlum was dope.
That was my shit.
Another, I'm sad, but another movie I didn't watch until the 11th grade.
Oh damn, dog! I watched that shit as a jit, boy. That was my shit.
Bro, I don't care when you watch these movies. These black movies have to be watched. Yeah.
Yes.
That's you want to watch it again.
Yes, I agree. You gotta watch these movies. You got to.
Mines that I watched as a kid. Oh, Belly. Ugh. I remember watching that as a kid, and I was like, man, DMX is crazy.
Belly was cool.
Belly was okay. Belly was okay, dog. Like it wasn't all that. Like it's forgettable, dog.
It wasn't a black changing movie. Like, you know what I mean? It was just Belly. It was a cool movie.
To me, it's one of the movies, you know what I'm saying? Like you just watch just to buy the time, and then it's like you're good.
Drink your juice while don't be a minute while drinking your juice in the hood.
Right, exactly. Facts.
Oh, I watched that when I want to laugh at something. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just watch this to laugh at stuff because they got a lot of fun stuff.
But if you literally want to watch a great movie that has an actual storyline and shows you a plot and shows you how like shit, then just actually watch Menace to Society. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I got to ask you a question. Do y'all agree with the Hughes brothers when they said John Singleton got mad at them and he was like, they ripped off. All they doing is ripping off of my movie Boys in the Hood. He's like, dude.
They kind of did.
They really, but dog, they did though. If you watch Boys in the Hood, Menace to Society, like Kane and Ricky died the same kind of way. It was just different parts.
Yeah, and then they asked the Hughes brothers, like, did you rip off of John Singleton's Boys in the Hood? They was like, man, look, Boys in the Hood is always gonna say some shit. That's
why Tupac had to smack him up.
You said what, Chance?
I said the Hughes brothers was always lying about some shit. That's why Tupac had to smack their ass up.
Yeah, he smacked the shit out their ass. Whoop their ass.
And then they tried to lie about it, said, man, you think Tupac really smacked us?
Yes, nigga, he did.
Tupac would have got away with it had he not been bragging about it.
No, I know. So what? Shit, what the nigga? Ooh, I smacked the Hughes brothers. Oh, well, fuck them niggas. They was bitches. You know what I'm saying?
They were.
But literally, they tried to lie about it. That nigga went right back on Yo MTV Raps and said, nigga, and y'all lying. I smacked the shit out of y'all. What you moving? That's when Ed Lover was like, and trying to hold his mouth and shit. Like, shut up, nigga.
Right. Ed Lover sound like dog. Shut up.
You talking too much. And they used that footage against him in court. He had to do time for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But that just goes to show you how much of a bitch niggas they are.
Oh, of course.
Y'all said it didn't happen like that. Then what the hell y'all going to? Why y'all taking this nigga to court?
That's
for assault. It wasn't for him saying that he said he did it. You did. You got him for assault. So evidently you're saying he did it. Lying ass nigga. Jacking niggas movies and shit. Lying about shit that happened and shit on sets and shit like that. About the females that be harassing. Those creepy ass niggas. See, I knew I didn't like them high yellow motherfuckers.
That's why I never liked yo. That's why I know it. That's why I never liked your pretty ass anyway.
I never understood Christopher Williams. I'm like, man, this for a light skinned dude, he sound like a dark skinned dude.
Christopher Williams.
Yeah, that's the guy. That's his name. His actual name is Christopher Williams.
Oh, okay.
You talking about Christopher Williams, the actor?
Yeah, Christopher Williams, the actor.
Well,
and he was also signed to Uptown Records.
Well, he was actually signed to Diddy, and that was Diddy's little, let's just say, around the way boy.
Shit, Diddy got a bunch of them.
Diddy used to pray all the time.
I know all about him. I know all about him because I think one time him and Al B. Short got in trouble, and she mistaked Al B. Short for him. I said, well, of course you gonna do that because they both light skinned.
Well, shit, they did kind of look alike.
Yeah, they did. I thought that was Al B. Short in the movie.
Yeah, they both got nigga. They both kind of got Well, I'll be short. You know, I'll be short because he literally has the Davis eyebrows.
Right.
What you call it? Chris Williams is all the way connect, but they're thick as fuck too. But they don't all the way connect in the middle. And I'll be short is fatter, so. But other than that, yeah. But the niggas gonna line up who's who.
Yeah, Christopher Williams, he got mental issues.
Well, I mean, the nigga got played out by the industry. I mean, shit, they hold him out. He thought he was gonna get a contract. He thought he was gonna be around.
What got him blackballed from the industry was they did like a little special on MTV. And I guess they edited out a part that he did in the show. Man, he went to the office and tore up Andre Harrell's office.
Yeah, I know.
And they interviewed him. They asked him about what happened, and he was like, people be saying like, "Oh, I wish I was there. I wish I was there." He's like, "Yeah, motherfucker, y'all wouldn't have wished y'all was there. Not that day."
Bro, he was fed up, bro. They was fucking him over, and they was fucking him.
Yep.
And then of course, well, I heard so many stories on why Diddy got fired. First, I heard the story like when he went up to the office and he cursed everybody out in the meeting.
No, that's not how that happened. Diddy got fired because the business went out. Went out of business.
Yeah.
So he had to find his own way. He gave him a little disbursement money. So and that's when Diddy started Bad Boy, and a little bit of help from some niggas on the street. Yep. And yeah, started Bad Boy.
And then that's when he met Clive Davis.
Well, everybody really knew Clyde Davis already. It's just how do you get to Clyde Davis? Everybody knew Clyde Davis. You didn't have to know Clyde Davis personally to know who Clyde Davis was if you in that music industry.
Oh, I know about Clyde Davis. What's the call?
The whole point of how do you get to Clyde Davis' money? How do you get Clyde Davis to be on your how do you get on Clyde Davis' radar to where he notices you to where he'll actually basically not even endorse you.
He basically fronted him Andre R.N.S gave him the money to start up Bad Boy, and he got the distribution deal through Clyde Davis.
Well, the money wasn't enough to start the label, Bad Boy. That's why he needed money from outside sources, and that's where you literally get a lot of the street guys to actually help build the Bad Boy. And then after Biggie got big, same as Jay-Z, all Jay-Z did was the P. Diddy thing, right? You get your boys to help you out, get you to the top, and then literally you walk all over them. When you first chance you get, you just literally walk all over them. This is literally what P. Diddy did. First one to do it. I mean, except for him, except P. Diddy was just he got his kill.
That's why everybody's like, man, what happened to Craig Mack? I said Craig Mack. They were like, man, Craig Mack didn't want to do what Puffy was asking him to do. Craig Mack
got fucked over because as soon as he met Biggie Smalls, he pushed Craig Mack to the back burner.
Correct. That's what happened.
And that too. And I remember one time, man, they asked Big about Craig Mack. He said, man, I don't fuck with Craig.
Craig Mack was a spitter, and his album was fire, and that's how everybody really got their start was off that fucking goddamn song.
Yeah, everybody blew up off of Flavor in the Ear remix. Off the remix, everybody blew up off of that. Well, LL was already blown up, but everybody else blew up off the shit.
But it helped LL when it came to the rapping form, because remember, people still equated LL to I Need Love.
Right.
And Mama said knock you out.
Right.
They don't know him for really being a spitter.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
And he tried
he spit and literally show his his lyricism. So that's why I say, see, like Craig Mack's song really helped so many people, and it was because the beat was so cracky.
Yeah, it was.
And it didn't work. He tried to go the gangster route, and it didn't work.
He never stole the fucking beat, but yeah, anyway. How's it a remix if you ain't remixing?
Exactly.
Like you literally took a whole beat and then put a bass line to it.
Yep.
That was a remixing this, non-remixing this niggas.
Yeah.
Like at least Dr. Dre they would take a beat and Dr. Dre would actually do some work. Well, not Dr. Dre personally all the time, but his personal engineers.
A lot of those beats that he gets credit for dance beats.
Like a Scott Storch.
Yeah, a lot of those beats that Dre was getting credit for was dance beats.
No, Daz Beats was Daz Beats. Daz was literally getting credit for his beat. He wasn't fucking around like that. Daz was not gonna let that happen to him. Daz was getting mad though because a lot of the writers' credits that he should have been getting, along with just the beats. It wasn't just the beats. Writers' credits make you more money. He wanted some of the writer credits that he was going to get from the songs because he literally came up with the hooks and shit.
He was taking beats from Daz though too. And yeah, he definitely wanted that writer credit as well too.
Yeah.
But because when Tupac was up there, he was playing I Got My Mind.
No, but see you can't take a Daz beat, right? Because Daz beats sound like Daz.
True, but when Tupac was
what they're trying to say is he would make the beat and the beat was his, but Dre would put his name on that beat.
Exactly.
That's what Dre was doing.
I know what he's saying. But what I'm saying is, Dre can't literally claim that because we know what a Dre sound is.
No, I know that, but I'm saying to like a dumb motherfucker who was under a rock, they'll be like, "Oh, that's Dre beat because it say Dre name on it." But we know that was Daz beat. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
But see, even then, like back in those times, right? What I'm saying was back in those times, everybody had their own way of making a beat. You literally knew when a beat came on, that's Timberland.
Yeah.
That's, you know what I mean? That's Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
That's
Andre 3000.
And that's why, and to show you how true this was,
like Swiss beat.
That's why Jermaine Dupri kind of got blackballed out the industry because he was talking about Dre and Timberland. It was like, whoa, wait a minute, you can't talk about Dre that way.
Well, they were trying to save Dre because Dre's not an actual DJ. Like, he doesn't get down like Timberland and Swiss Beats. He doesn't literally get down on the beat making like they do. You know what I'm saying? Dre's perfection was back in the day is he would take a remix and he would take your sample and he would just add something to the sample.
Right.
And now you have voila, you have a beat.
Right.
Yep.
But as far as conceptualizing the beat, he's not that good.
Now, Deep Cover is one of the best songs he ever made, and he don't like it.
Cause
but you know where the beat comes from?
He takes a long time to even make music personally, and then it takes for him.
If he feel like he can make a perfect song, people can love it. If he found one problem with it, he'll say, "Nah, I ain't doing that."
Exactly.
Okay, but see, look. This is like the California Love thing that happened with Dr. Dre and Tupac, right?
Yeah.
The reason why that fell out was really over that whole video and song.
He was claiming beats that wasn't his. That's what it was. Tupac was asking for beats, and he was giving him beats, but it was Daz beats. And he's like, "Yo, why you keep giving me Daz beats?"
Yeah, I know, like but what I'm saying is you can't. Okay, but you hear what you just said. But you heard what you just said, though, right? Tupac was like, "Why are you giving me Daz beats?" Because you know beats from certain. You know whose beats sound like what? They had distinct beats.
Yep.
Everybody had a distinct way of making beats back then. It wasn't like now where everybody literally using the same bass line, same tempo, and probably mixing it up with a ping and a pong and a ping and a pong. Like,
but you know how Pac is. He wants the beats right away, and then Dr. Dre takes forever. He takes a long time.
That was the beat.
Them two was never gonna connect.
But it wasn't just. But literally, they would have got over that part of it. Like the Dr. Dre beats giving him Daz beats, they would have got over that part. It was the whole part of
the beat.
Huh?
Like the beat that Pac got, like the Picture Me Rolling beat.
Yeah.
Somebody else had that beat before he did, and he got it from that person.
Yeah. But in the industry, that's how it works in the industry.
Like, he just got to the label, so they was giving him a whole
No. A beat, if somebody makes a beat, right? They'll literally give it to 5 people to see who makes the best song out the beat.
That's a fact.
That's literally how it goes. Like, but people used to get mad about that because they didn't know that other people had their beat as well. So they literally thought they owned the beat. But they don't.
Yeah, that's like with that's why Kanye and Just Blaze was going at it.
But that's just like how was trying to tell Juke and Empower. He was literally trying to explain that to Juke. When Juke was like, "Oh, you gave her my song."
Yeah, but I said that on the video I made on the recap of that's the video I made. I was saying that Juke dumb as hell. I'd have did the writing credits, and you'd have made way more money.
Tell her, but she's too stubborn. She don't know. She's only 17.
No, I know that.
Like, you gonna get a writer. You gonna get basically what he told her. Like, look, even though you did the song, you still gonna get credit for it.
But
in the 80s, fam. In the 80s, nobody knew what the fuck a writer's credit was.
Right, they did.
Just knew that you wanted to be.
You know what that scene
reminds me of? You just literally knew that you wanted to be the next rapper out there. You get a Benz.
Shanti. That reminds me of Shanti and J-Lo.
That's
exactly what that scene reminds me of. Shanti and J-Lo.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait a minute. And I used to hear that song, and I'd be like, wait a minute. This sounds like Ashanti singing the hook.
Right.
Well, the thing about Ashanti is I think Ashanti thinks that she got messed over on some of her writer credits.
Oh yeah, of course.
She feels like she got getting writer credits for something that she's holding.
And a lot of people respect her for it because she didn't complain about it. She didn't whine about it. She was like,
well, there was no social media. There was no social media for her to whine.
The way you talking, that's Ashanti. You already know that's Ashanti. But J-Lo, of course, she was the name that was getting big at the time, so they helped her out.
And then Irv was basically only doing that to be petty. To be petty because he was trying to make Puff mad. And Puff was like, man, please, just whatever.
He wasn't trying to make Puff mad. He was trying to get paid.
Because I think Tommy Mottola had saw what they did with Mariah Carey. That's why he wanted Irv to work with J-Lo. Because
no, he didn't want that. They had to sneak and work with Mariah Carey because Tommy Mottola didn't want ODB working with Mariah Carey. He didn't want her mixed up into that shit. Tommy Mottola had a hold on Mariah Carey, something vicious, fam, that y'all don't even know about back in those days, fam. That was Tommy Mottola's slave. Mariah did whatever the hell that Mottola did.
I said that's another dude that can get me too.
No, he can't because that nigga dead. But wait, is he? Is Tommy Mottola dead? I think he is.
I don't know.
Anyway, but yeah, back then, he didn't want her like Wu-Tang said. Not Busta Rhymes. Method Man said it. That ODB had to literally try to sneak that track in because Tommy Mottola wasn't going for that shit, and Method Man was a part of sneaking the track.
No, so Tommy Mottola's still alive.
Man,
Yep.
Method Man had a chance to work with.
How many livers or heart that nigga got?
Method Man had a chance to work with Lauryn Hill.
How many livers and hearts that nigga got? But see, Method Man, but the reason why Method Man got to do a lot outside of Wu-Tang that a lot of other people didn't get to do outside of Wu-Tang is because they literally had a contract that says that you can't get money outside of Wu-Tang, and we don't want other artists getting money off of us, off of Wu-Tang, right? Method Man didn't give a fuck about the contract. He was just literally going straight work for himself, and he just wasn't telling RZA, he wasn't telling nobody from Wu-Tang Clan anything about none of the movies he was making. And that's how he got the song with Biggie Smalls, because RZA told him no. RZA told him and Puffy, nah, he's not doing a song. We keep our money in house. You know what I'm saying? And he snuck and did that track with Biggie Smalls.
Yep.
Yeah, because he knew he was a star. He knew that I'm the one. He like Raekwon and all them, they cool, but I'm the one that makes Wu-Tang.
Actually, the star was a member that wasn't actually a member, and that's ODB.
Right. ODB was a star.
Everybody wanted to work with him because of his awkward style, things of that nature.
ODB was a member of Wu-Tang.
He was a member of
Wu-Tang.
If you look at the Wu-Tang thing, in the beginning, he wasn't a part of the 36 Chambers. He was not an original Wu-Tang member. I think it was Method Man that got him in or brought him in.
Hold on, let me see. No, I remember ODB. Hold on.
No. You remember early because he used to hang around. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they all knew him.
No, but I swear he was with Wu-Tang.
No, he was with him later on. But like earlier in his career, like when he first started off, he wasn't a Wu-Tang member. He wasn't an official Wu-Tang member when he started.
Yeah, he was one of the founding members of the Wu-Tang Clan.
That's what it says?
Yeah. He was one of the founding members. I remember ODB was one of the first members there. Yeah, he was one of the first ones. Like, it was him.
I'm referring to ODB, but I'm thinking about at the time, he wasn't repping Wu-Tang like everybody else though.
Dog, he was one of the founding members, dog. He was one of the people.
No. I know he was one of the members, but I thought he came a little bit later because he wasn't really repping the Wu like that. Like, he wasn't a Wu like all in Wu-Tang. ODB was for his own. Like, he didn't give a fuck about what the fuck RZA was.
He was a part of the clique, dog, but he did his own shit. That's how his style was. But no, he was Wu-Tang. Because I remember it was him, and then Method Man Method Man came out with that track. The METHOD man. He was all in that shit.
Yeah, I know. But I'm saying though, I think RZA literally didn't consider him Wu-Tang like that because he always did his own thing.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
He was fam, bro.
He never said
Wu-Tang. He was Wu-Tang, bro.
Like ODB.
He was Wu-Tang.
I'm gonna tell you how crazy ODB is. ODB almost got himself blown up during a performance.
But we know how crazy ODB was, fam. Like we know ODB.
Like, you know, when you go on stage, there's a thing in the front where they shoot the pyro. When he got on stage and he stood too close to the pyro and almost got blew up. Somebody had to pull him back.
I think that's the reason why Busta Rhymes like kind of took that style to me after ODB died.
Let me make
Busta took his style from Redman. He stole Redman's style.
Exactly. That's why Redman had to call everybody out.
Hold on now, because Keith Murray and Redman had similar styles back then that people used to compare a lot to. You know what I'm saying? And people used to compare them to a lot too.
Yeah, but no, Busta took his shit from Redman. That's why Redman said, I'm the one that started this shit, that rah shit. He was going at Busta because Busta took his shit. I remember that shit because Redman.
ODB was the first one I ever knew with that unorthodox ass fucking style.
No, it wasn't ODB. No, Redman and Keith were on that shit.
And I started paying attention to it. I said, I see why Redman said what he said. Because Busta didn't even sound like Redman. His whole flow sounds like Redman.
ODB?
No, ODB. Redman don't sound like ODB.
No.
Him and ODB got his own style, and Redman got his own style. Redman originated his style. He didn't get it from anybody. ODB had his own style. Keith Murray had his own style.
No, I'm saying you can listen to a Busta track. And I was like, man, he didn't even sound like Redman.
That though, because literally back then, that's why Busta Rhymes had to wait to sound like that. You know what I mean? Like literally until Redman was like falling off. Because back then, if you got caught like swagger jacking or jacking lyrics or jacking a nigga style of rap, oh, that was a no-no, fam. That was an absolutely complete no-no in the early days of rap, fam. You was not stealing the nigga style. Like that was not happening. And that was all the way from the East Coast to the West Coast. It didn't matter who the fuck or where the fuck you was.
And then what you call? And then
it was such a big problem in the Midwest. It was such a big problem in the Midwest that literally Bone Thugs and Harmony and Do or Die was literally about to come to like not even fisticuffs, but a shootout over this shit. Over who started the fast rapping.
Oh, they wasn't the only ones. Then 3-6 Mafia got in the fray.
No. It was literally out of three. It was literally out of three groups, fam. It was literally out of three. At that time, there was nobody else doing it. I'm sorry, shouts out to 3-6 Mafia. You know what I'm saying? And MJG 8-Ball. They were not out yet, fam. It was literally. Bone Thugs and Harmony, right? It was Do or Die, and it was Crucial Conflict. How they even been with a bump?
But 3-6 was never rapping that type of style. So I don't know what people talking about.
They wasn't rapping that type of style, but Lord Infamous was.
But Lord Infamous wasn't.
I mean, it was. Nah, I don't see it. Because my cousin was listening to them for a long time. He was listening to them like before everybody was. Like, so I heard Infamous and all of them. My favorite guy was Project Pat out of all of them. But
Project Pat was
but Infamous ain't sound shit like them boys, man.
Project Pat fucked up when he basically like signed himself under what you call it, under 3-6 Mafia. Because he didn't need 3-6 Mafia at all.
No, he really didn't. He
had his own thing. I was living in Michigan, fam.
That's his brother.
Huh?
Yeah, him and Juicy J brothers. Yeah, they brothers.
Oh, Okay.
And the whole thing with 3-6 and 8 Ball and MJG, Juicy J used to be their DJ.
No, I already know the whole thing I already know that whole conflict and thing that went on between them two, and it was literally a whole Memphis thing too.
Yeah, because everybody. Let me just put it to you this way: everybody in Memphis was basically beefing with one another.
They still doing it now.
Is a small ass place, so I mean,
they still doing it now.
You don't have to go far to beef with anybody in Memphis. Nigga, it's literally like 2 steps down the corner.
Yep, it's like everybody who was rapping or you had a rap name, you was beefing with this group, you was beefing with a certain group, or you was beefing with somebody else.
But at the time you had 2 groups. You had 3-6 Mafia and you had Swab House. You know what I'm saying? They were both dope as fuck, but 3-6 Mafia came out first. And right. Swab House was that new guy trying to take over. It was basically like Cash Money and
No Limit.
And No Limit. You know what I'm saying? No Limit was first. Cash Money started coming up and started to take over. And that's how that went. Like that's why I tell people they talk about Cash Money and how they got their deal. I said, bruh, Master P set the foundation for them to get that deal. Yeah, but it was literally a white lady. It was literally a white lady that behind the scenes gets everybody deal together.
Yeah.
Together. It's a fat white lady, very charming, very lovely woman. She gets everybody's deals really done for them.
Yeah, Wendy Day. Yeah, I know about her.
Wendy Day, yeah.
She got that's how David Better got his deal because of her.
Yeah. She literally gets she gets the job done.
Yeah, you mean the guy who stole Pastor Troy's swag?
Oh fucking God, bro. You really think he stole Pastor Troy's swag?
I hate to say this. I never thought I would say this, but I think once I said, man, it seemed like when Mystical came out with that aggressive style, everybody just started doing that. Pastor Troy was doing it.
Bro, now that you might have a point about.
Dog, Pastor Troy, was doing his own shit in Georgia because we from Florida. We from Florida, so we knew about Pastor Troy already. Pastor Troy was already on that shit before Mystical and all that, bro. So Pastor Troy always was like that.
From the helicopter song, though. Like, they literally didn't know Pastor Troy like that, fam.
I know they did it. They didn't know Pastor Troy, but Pastor Troy just did that to do.
If you want to say that Petey Pablo stole his style, then I'm like, yeah. If you listen to both of them, yeah. It seemed like Petey Pablo.
See, I literally get them two mixed up. Pastor Troy and Petey Pablo. I be thinking they're the same niggas.
Bro, man, them boys took Pastor Troy's style. Nobody was rocking that goatee and that raspy voice but Pastor Troy.
Well, hold on. Wasn't it members of the Dungeon family that were before Pastor Troy came out?
What, a member of the Dungeon family and shit?
Yeah, old boy from the Dungeon family had that. He actually had that whole style way before.
You talking about Gib?
Cool,
you talking about Gib?
Yeah.
No, Gib didn't have the same style as Troy. They didn't rap alike.
Cool Joe Goody. That's who he talking about.
Cool Joe, they didn't rap alike.
Yeah, Goody Mob.
Yeah, Cool Joe and him didn't rap alike.
No,
and then my thing with Pastor Troy, he's like, I should be
Pastor Troy at first. He had that style first. They all basically copied off of his style. Especially in the South. At that time, you literally had Outkast and Goody Mob.
Yeah, you had Outkast and Goody Mob. They came out, but I'm saying Troy didn't get his style from him. Troy had that style.
And then Pastor Troy, and then they was like, well, I think I forgot who they said. Who he was saying, talking about, I should be a legend in the ATL. I'm like, dude, you not even from Atlanta. You from Augusta.
What does it matter, nigga? They're all from Georgia.
Right.
Honestly, I don't get that.
Oh, no.
Bro, I give you that. I can't say that because it's literally like you saying I'm from LA.
They like, bro, that dude's not from. I talked to dudes that's from Atlanta. They're like, man, that dude ain't from Atlanta. He from Augusta.
And back in those days, like literally, if you was from the outskirts, it was the outskirts still.
Yeah, that's why that chick made that song. You not from Atlanta.
Yeah. Because when you was from Marietta or Alpharetta or Augusta or something like that, like those were still little ass places that weren't even built up yet all the way. So don't try to say you was from Atlanta like doing dirt. You know what I'm saying? That's what they mean basically.
Nah, but she called all of them out.
All them got because a lot of rappers, David Banner included, that moved to Atlanta and started doing Atlanta style beats and just basically tried to sound like them.
Little John actually did that. No, hold on. That was actually Little John that did that. He actually formed that whole thing and actually put that whole squad together and got David Banner in too. But David Banner,
because David Banner used to be before David Banner made it big. He used to just be in the crew. He used to go.
Okay, but you got to start somewhere. Nigga, Tupac started as a backup.
But dog, Lil Jon got his crunk shit from Troy. He got that shit from Pastor Troy.
I thought Lil Jon got his crunk shit from the Bay with E40's Get Hyphy movement. It literally came right after that. Right after Mike Dre died, and we started getting hyphy and ghost riding the whips and going stupid, they literally started getting crunk and drinking crunk juice.
Well, I don't know about the crunk juice shit. All I know is he got the crunk stuff from Troy. He got the shit from Troy. He got the shit from Troy.
Right? It literally sounds almost like the same kind of role, except for just a different kind of beat with it because of the way the South is. But the whole movement, they were not rocking like that.
Yeah, okay.
They were not rocking like that, bro.
They was rocking like that.
He came to the Bay. He met E40. He bro.
No, Too Short and them came down to Atlanta.
He was short at first. He had been short at first.
No, but I'm just saying. To me, it just seems like Too Short. It just seems like E40 style comes out in a lot of other people's genre of rap, shall I say, or maybe their vocabulary that they use now, the verbiage that they use now. It seems like we have a lot of E40 influence, but it's getting a lot of other people are getting the influence credit for it, and that's really pissing me off. Because I know that whole crunk movement came from the hyphy movement.
Tell me when it
Because what you call it was out here rocking with Too Short, and he met E40, and they were in the studio, and he played that whole shit for him. You know what I'm saying? And I know he got influence from that, Lil Jon. And then Snoop Dogg literally was not talking like this until this nigga E40 started saying, for Sugadale, my nigga Dale. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I know. Well, we know Snoop Dogg. He ain't nothing. He ain't nothing but a Jay-Z out west. That's all he is.
That's so Snoop.
Yeah, Snoop ain't nothing but a Jay-Z out west.
Yeah, he's a thief, man.
That's all he is.
Yeah.
He's a Jay-Z out west.
This nigga said,
I got my mind on my money on my mind. Finger on the trigger, nigga, hand on my
what?
What about? Oh, of course, because he stole the line from Jay-Z. If I shoot you, I'll be brainless and you'll be famous. Jay-Z said that on the streets is watching.
Bro, Jay-Z didn't say that.
Jay-Z didn't say that. Jay-Z stole that line.
Biggie said that first.
Right.
Bro, that was all Biggie's album.
Right.
That Puff Daddy sold to him.
Right.
Yeah,
every lyric that you can say off the album was all of Biggie's raps, fam.
Right.
So they both stole that from Biggie.
Right. Exactly.
Get your facts straight, sir.
They stole that from Biggie like a motherfucker.
Snoop did steal a lot
of shit that you will hear out of Jay-Z's mouth is literally going to come from 3 people, mostly, or 4, I'm sorry.
Right.
Big L, Tupac, Biggie.
Chrissy.
Who?
I mean, what's his name? Chris.
That's why Nas said you went from jazz to K to big.
Yeah, Jazzy was his first influence. He really started trying to rap like Jazzy. And then he started trying to rap like then he slowed down the style because Biggie and Nas was getting picked up and everybody was really like flexing with them and their style of rapping. And then you gotta look at Wu-Tang Clan, you know what I'm saying? How they rap, they don't do nigga stop it, fam. That was early 80s. They don't do that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like stop it, fam. Like they're not rapping like that no more. So
yeah, he started slowing his flow down. They start calling him the conversation rapper.
Yeah, he slowed his flow down, but literally he had to slow it down, I believe, after he heard DMX like damn near kill him. Now they can still lie in the studio all they want, say, "Nah, man, Jay-Z got him that day." They never said it while DMX was alive, but now that DMX is suddenly dead, now Jay-Z all of a sudden killed.
No, they were saying it when he was alive, but nobody believed their ass. They were saying it when he was alive.
I think maybe one person in his camp was saying that.
No, it wasn't one person. No, it wasn't. It was Dame and a couple other people and Jay and them
Gotti didn't say
saying
that.
them. Man, fuck Irv Gotti. We're not talking about niggas who get extorted. I'm talking about these niggas that were like, it was Jay. Yes, he was getting, but I'm saying it's Jay and motherfucking what's his name? Dame and them. They were talking about it. They did a DVD and shit about the shit.
Yeah, D Haven was there too though. I like to watch what D Haven say because D Haven literally put his money into this shit. You know
D Haven tell the truth. Like D Haven from there.
I like to hear D Haven because Jay-Z be lying too goddamn much for me.
Yeah, of course he do. Right,
yeah. Talking around too much for me.
Yeah, but all of them cats was they because it was like the guys who were with Rockefeller were saying that Jay won, and then they were talking to DMX about it because they had X there, and X was like, "Man, I beat him that day and shit." You know what I'm saying? But the people that I heard was telling me like, "Man, X slaughtered that nigga."
Yeah, that's what I was hearing, bro. Like I was literally hearing.
The reason why they say that is because X part wasn't recorded. They actually recorded what Jay said.
Well, yeah, they got some bars.
No, they recorded both, but they didn't record the whole thing. The whole thing.
Yeah, they got some bars. They got literally a couple of bars, but it's more Jay-Z bars than DMX.
That whole freestyle and stuff like that. So
you said what?
What I said, they recorded the battle a little bit, but it was only like probably like one part to it, but they didn't pull out the whole thing because I'm guessing Jay-Z lost. That's why.
They don't want the archives to come out.
You know how Jay-Z is.
He's gonna hide all the evidence. He's not gonna let that come out.
The only battle I see that a lot of people
you see how he feels about Eminem beating him in that and Renegade, like him outright and Jay-Z, he still.
Well, Eminem wrote the part though. Eminem wrote Renegade though.
Right, I know, but I'm just saying he still feels some type of way about
that.
Eminem
did. No. Eminem did not. No. Eminem did not write Renegade. Royce wrote Renegade. Eminem did not write Renegade.
Well, not the song. I'm talking about the lyrics though, like the lyrics.
No, Royce wrote the lyrics. No, Eminem did not write.
Really? I could have sworn that.
Yes, Royce wrote the lyrics, dog. Royce has always used to burn M on shit. Royce don't get his credit because he was a drunk and shit, and he was an asshole to everybody.
He wrote the lyrics.
No. Royce wrote his lyrics, right? Eminem took his verse from another song and he used those lyrics.
Oh shit.
No, my bad. No, excuse me.
No, wait.
No, my bad. Hold on. Royce wrote the lyrics and Royce's verse that he spit on Renegade, Eminem took that shit and put it on the song with Biggie. The song he did with Biggie. He took it, but he flipped the words around and shit.
So you talking about Jay-Z, right? Took the words and flipped them around?
No, I'm talking about Eminem. I'm saying Eminem did.
Eminem wrote nothing about Renegade. That was all Royce to find out.
Yeah, Royce wrote Renegade because he had his verse on there. It was him and M's song. They were doing the song. Royce came up with the idea and everything and wrote the verse into it, and then Eminem did it. Eminem needed a track late to give the Jay-Z, so he just took he muted Royce's vocals and put Jay on the track.
No, I thought, but I thought he helped write Jay verse.
No, Jay ain't got shit to do with it. Jay wrote his own verse. It's just that Jay wrote his own verse. I'm saying Royce did him and M's verse. He did that
I know what you're saying. I didn't know that, but you just told me something new. I didn't know that. But I get that part.
Yeah, because it was Royce featuring Eminem on the track. But what Eminem did was he muted Royce's vocals and gave the track to Jay-Z.
Yeah, but of course he told. I think he told Royce.
What's the song?
He told Royce like this Jay-Z, man. I can't.
I know. Yeah, of course. and he probably broke him off a couple of bucks. You know what I'm saying? He still probably didn't get the due justice that he should get for that song. But you know, he probably got a couple bucks for it.
Roy's problem was Eminem.
And we always thought Eminem broke Jay-Z first.
Hold on. Wait, so Royce, so basically, I heard this before. Like, I guess Cino was talking about it. Was the song that the Biggie song was Unbelievable, that Royce was rapping over?
No, it's not Unbelievable. The song is, you know, the
he
song.
Was freestyle over it.
Man, hold on. The song on Born Again. Eminem did a track with Dead Wrong. He did that with Biggie. He took the verse Royce put on Renegade.
Okay.
And he did it on that verse that he did for the Biggie song. He just flipped it around. If you go listen to Royce shit on Renegade and then you listen to Eminem's verse on the motherfucking Born Again CD with him and Big on it, it sounds exactly alike.
Okay, but what does that have to do with the song with Jay-Z?
Wait.
No, I'm saying the song with Jay-Z, it was Royce's song. Royce was featuring Eminem on the song. Eminem took the song and put Jay-Z on it. Jay-Z wrote his own verse and everything.
All right.
Okay, yeah, because that's what I wanted to get.
That's why I was saying that wasn't Eminem's song. It was Royce's song.
We got that part. We got that part. Because, but you just wrong when you said he took it from another track and put it on this track to another track, and it was like, oh, whoa, wait, because we don't know.
The verse that Outlaw. Hold on, y'all. The verse that, if you listen to the original Renegade, Royce the 5'9's verse, that verse he spit. Eminem took that verse he spit
and then put his little pieces to it,
and he put that verse, he took it from Royce and put it on Biggie's album Born Again, the Dead Wrong song.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
No, I got that part, but what I was saying is people probably wouldn't equate that because they probably didn't hear the Royce the 5'9 Renegade.
No, they didn't. That's what I'm saying. That's why nobody knows. Yeah.
Yeah. I was agreeing with you. I was saying that, and that's exactly what I was saying. I was probably saying nobody would know that because they really would. Not too many people know about Royce the 5'9.
Right.
The only reason why we know about him on the West Coast is because he literally hooked up with E40 in the Bay Area. Basically, that's how he started off his career, just like Tech Nine. All of them started off their career in the Bay. That's what E40 2 shit.
Right. A lot of people should pay their publishing the E40 and 2 show.
Homage to Yuck Mouth and Ray G Mob. You know what I'm saying? Because Yuck Mouth really gave a lot of people their start, and we put on the gang, especially Royce the 5'9 and Tech 9, put them on the gang of they shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
right. That's why Yuck Mouth's in my top 10.
Yuck Mouth was a fucking spirit. He was bringing when he's rapping in the Bay, fam.
Damn wrong. It sounds like the same verse. I think he just changed the words around.
No. But I'm like, dude, why do you do that, fam? Like, stay on K Dot. Like, don't switch to Kendrick. You know what I mean? Eminem. Like, say K Dot, my nigga. Like K Dot today.
I definitely didn't hear it because I wasn't messing with Eminem like that.
But they whole album together. They whole album together.
Jay-Z was just being petty. Cause I remember one time Jay-Z got into with J.O. Felony because I think he said something about Bloods and Crips or something, and then J.O. Felony was like, "Wait a minute, you can't be talking about Bloods and Crips, and you ain't even from L.A." That's why he made the song "Trued Up," and then he was talking about how he gonna smack Jay-Z in his lips. And then he just blackballed the song off the radio. And J.O. Felony ain't like him since.
Well, actually, but Jay-Z didn't blackball J.O. It was actually Snoop. Snoop Dogg actually kind of got J.O. blackballed because Snoop Dogg was taking all of J.O. shit. J.O. started working with Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, because he used to work. Yeah, because I used to think.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, he's from my city. He's literally from. He lived like J.O. stayed down there.
I thought he was with the East Siders at first. I thought he was with the East Siders because I seen him do. I seen him.
No. I'm trying to tell you right now. I'm literally trying to give you the whole story. Like J.O. J.O. Felony lived right down the street from him. I know him personally. I know his family. Literally, what happened with J.O. Felony was. J.O. Felony had a unique style that nobody else had, right? We literally make unique styles. Snoop Dogg was looking for something different. the Eastsiders were going to come out. Eastsiders started to sound just like the same thing. They didn't really know where to go with the Eastsiders and how to really make this. You know what I'm saying? Because they needed to do beats, they needed to do concepts, shit like that. Now here comes this nigga that comes from San Diego talking about I'm too sexy for my motherfucking hood. I'm too sexy for my motherfucking low rider. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
and the way he was, his tone, that
was my nigga growing up, J.O. Felony.
And you don't want it with Heyday and his Mayday nigga and his Wayday.
That's my nigga
his
right
whole
there.
style, fam. His whole style
J.O. Felony. J.O. Felony was
I
that nigga.
I first discovered J.O. Felony, I think, Charm Stick.
Yeah. Oh man, what we gonna do? Take a dip, all of it. What we gonna do? Speaking serve stick, yeah. So
that's my nigga, J.O. Felony.
That was early Dago neighborhood. That was the early Dago neighborhood crip shit, right? So literally, he came out with a song called "I'm Too Sexy for My Motherfucking Hood." I'm too sexy for my lowrider. Now that got him in trouble in his set, right? In his hood, right? Because niggas was like, well, what's up with that? Nigga, what you trying to say? You too good for the hood? It was weird shit. It was dumb shit. That's between him and his own set. I don't care, right? But what he did was he literally started going up to the Bay first, and he started rocking out with them. Then Snoop Dogg heard about him through E40 and Too Short. Snoop Dogg wouldn't fuck with him because they was cripping. He started fucking with cripping. You know what I'm saying? And he thought Snoop Dogg had his back. He didn't know Snoop Dogg was a fucking thief and a lying ass dickhead nigga, right? So literally, he started hearing the Eastsiders were starting to sound like his tone. And they were starting to use a lot of his slang and the way he's, the way he categorizes what he says and raps and phrases that he uses. He's like, wait, what the fuck? And then one time, he just literally took his whole song, and that's one of the Eastsiders' most popular songs that they have.
The Crip Hop.
Yes, that was
it was on the Baby Boy soundtrack.
That was J.L. Felony's song. J.L. Felony was it literally came out a long time ago down here. It was one of his earlier versions of it, and he was going to come out with it again. Snoop Dogg got the concept, got everything for it. Bow, literally hit him upside the head with it, bro. He didn't even know it was coming. So J.L. Felony said, "All right, I see how it is. I need to talk to you." So he came down, but he came down here. And he had a meeting with Snoop Dogg and Snoop Dogg and his entourage downtown at one of the restaurants, right? But what J.O. didn't know is that his own set caught wind of Snoop Dogg and his homies coming down here to have a meeting with him. So his own hood, nigga, the whole hood came from downtown, nigga, and went down to that goddamn restaurant and ran them niggas the fuck up out of there quick. Busted J.O. over his head, busted Snoop Dogg's peoples over his they shit. Like, yeah, it was a bloody mess, fam. So now J.O. don't know what to do. J.O. don't know what to do, so he literally like tied to Snoop now because he's like, damn, I can't even go back to Dago. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas trying to get me because I'm fucking with you, LA niggas. We don't fuck with LA. You want to go to LA? You want to fuck with LA? Stay your bitch ass up there. We don't fuck with them. Once you go there, you break your alliance. It's still like that. Man. It's still like that. That's why Charger Raiders are like that. Yeah. If the Chargers were here, we would still be having bloody wars in the stadiums, fam. It wouldn't change.
Nobody ever asked Cube. Everybody talks about Ice Cube and all this stuff. Nobody ever asked Cube what happened. What happened? And I think it was in Hollywood or somewhere. He got into a fight with I think it was Solo.
You talking about
the dude that played Franklin on GTA.
Oh, yeah. Frank, the guy that plays Frank in GTA. Yeah, I heard about that story.
And then he gonna try to act all innocent, like, oh, I woke him up, whooped on him. Somehow his chain fell in my hand.
Right.
I'm like, bro, you know you took that chain.
Hey, Ice Cube was a ruthless ass nigga, man. He just, he had to come off as a good nigga the more he started getting more, you know what I'm saying, Hollywood. He had to play his part.
He got his money now, though.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg had to learn. Yeah, they all sold out. People, some people left, some people had to go that were literally a lot tougher and a lot better in this game and a lot more equipped for this game than Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube, or Dr. Dre ever was. And that was Eazy-E. He wasn't no punk. He wasn't no layover. He wasn't no rollover. He wasn't gonna bitch him out. They were scared of that.
This dude.
That's why I
had
don't understand why they had him like.
And literally, Suge Knight was stupid though. No, Suge Knight was stupid, right? Suge Knight was being selfish and stupid. He didn't want Ruthless to basically, come after the road, and he wanted Dr. Dre because Dr. Dre was his homeboy. And he knew Dr. Dre knew how to beat. He
was the key that was making it.
Well, it wasn't even about being the key. He had the people that knew how to make the beats, right? He just wanted the beats. Once he got the beats, he just wanted to control Dr. Dre. He didn't give a fuck about nothing else. That's all it really was about. But Dr. Dre was too dumb to even realize it.
Well, I heard
he was like Jerry Heller fucked him over on the money.
I'm not saying that this story is true, but I heard they tried to run up on Easy and the Cheesecake Factory, and all them essays came running out like a doggone soccer team on them.
That was false.
Well,
that never fucking happened.
Cause I think at the time he signed a group of essays from somewhere.
You said what?
I said, let me in. Hold on. I'm gonna switch my phone.
Bro, that is not true, bro. No, it sounds good, but it's not true. Like, it sounds great. Running up at the nigga in the Cheesecake Factory, nigga stuff, nigga with some cheesecake, nigga with some hoes and whatever. It sounds good, but that's really not true.
Yeah, I had to switch my phone.
Yeah, but
that's right.
Everybody would talk about, but like, how in the world Easy just passed? And I see the interview with Kid Frost, who was also signed to Ruthless, and he basically was like, dude, Easy got AIDS from a bad needle.
Bro, he didn't even get AIDS, bro. I don't even think it was literally AIDS, man. I literally think they just pumped him with some things.
Them motherfuckers kill Easy, man. I don't believe that AIDS bullshit. Fuck out of here with that bullshit.
Bro, ain't no AIDS gonna kill you. Ain't no instant AIDS, man.
Right, that's what I'm saying, man. They pump that motherfucker with poison, dog, and they killed his ass.
Bro, they killed.
They even gave him
a hot shot. They even gave him a hot shot, which is basically a heroin overdose. You know what I'm saying? Or they pumped him with some kind of poison, fam.
I don't know who did it, but I know they killed his ass.
Suge Knight just said that just to throw people off and to keep throwing motherfuckers off.
Right.
That was Suge Knight's job.
I didn't believe that shit when I heard it. I'm like, dude, how the fuck you die from? There's no such thing as instant AIDS, nigga. Like,
and at that time, he was gonna try to get NWA back together, and he was firing Jerry Heller. So that would have literally fucked over everything that Suge Knight had going on with Death Row Records.
Right.
But my thing about it is, where the fuck does Harry O coming in this? Because Harry O's a sneaky bastard, and I literally think that he was in on this whole time, and that he never was mad at Suge Knight and David Kenner about stealing the company away from him. I think he always had a piece of the company. Because look how he's acting right now that he's out. He's like all up on Suge, like he's all up on Snoop Dogg. You know what I'm saying? And I think him and Snoop Dogg worked out a deal.
And that's why when Danny Boy was on there doing interviews talking about Snoop should take care of me first. I'm like, dog, you was Suge's boy. He ain't finna do nothing for you.
Nah, he didn't say take care of him first. He was just saying he should take care of everybody.
No, he said he should take care of everybody, and instead of taking people's music off.
The OG.
Snoop Dogg is taking people's stuff offline, right? So they can't eat off of the music that they have offline now, right? He's trying to bring it into like an NFT. No, he's trying to bring it into like an NFT, right?
Yeah, the metaverse.
A lot of people don't know about a lot of those people's music and who they actually are. So you taking the music off the radio is kind of off the internet is kind of like doing a disservice. Because nobody's gonna really go for an NFT to go see about Doggy's Angels, your little group that you had.
That's true.
Like, I don't even think too many people know about the East Siders that much and really care about the East Siders.
They really don't.
So literally, all you literally doing is taking all the Dog panel and Snoop Dogg shit because you know that's what's gonna sell.
Does he have the Dr. Dre?
You're getting paid off that. But now you're being a gritty fuck.
Dre got his publishing back.
Huh?
He got his publishing back?
Who? Dre big back. Cause everybody was like, oh, Snoop Dogg said he got Drake publishing. Dre was like, no, he don't. I got my publishing.
Bro, as soon as Suge Knight went to jail and they demolished that whole fucking Breakfast Club, Dre got everything he wanted.
Yep.
It was all
because what the call bought it? What the call bought it for?
Bro, it was literally all set up because Dr. Dre, Irv Gotti, and what you call it? No, it was Irv Gotti, not Dr. Dre. It was Suge Knight, Irv Gotti, and Jay Prince was about to form their own black distribution, and it was literally gonna smash these other Jewish and Asian distribution companies. It was gonna smash.
And that's why Jimmy.
That's why I said if Ja Rule would have just stuck to 50 Cent, it would have been just fine. But when he threw Eminem in it, it was like, you done did it now.
He was a powerful son at the time. And like nobody can say Eminem's name. He's a prodigal son. Even black people are like ordained him as like one of the best rappers ever, even in our community. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, who is doing this? Why are we doing this to ourselves? Why do we always deem a white person that can do something good like we can?
I remember when Ja Rule said he was like your mother's a crackhead and Kim's a known slut. So what Haley gonna be like when she grow up? When he said that, I said he done.
Eminem said worse.
That's the thing about Eminem. He's not a true MC.
Bro. You can say the lightest thing about Eminem
is not no true MC. He gets
worse, like heinous shit he can say about you and your family. But that's okay, right? He can do that. But you say anybody or his daughter.
He's not a true MC, bro.
Of course he not a true MC. Who the fuck is he battle? He ain't battle nobody. He ain't never going no scars.
He battled Marv 1. He battled Marv 1 and lost.
Right. This motherfucker was battling Britney Spears. He was battling Britney Spears. And man, don't get me started on Eminem overrated ass.
Bro, like what you talking about, HD, man? What about Insane Clown Posse, man?
Michael Jackson.
Exactly.
He lost to Michael Jackson.
Bruh, don't make me get on this overrated ass cracker, dog. That fucking cracker so true. Dog, that cracker there used to get nothing. Like everybody be riding his stick. I'm like, bro, he don't battle nobody, bruh.
He don't.
He never battled nobody.
Then here come Benzino talking about some, I can't sell records in the hood anymore. And then Eminem basically exposed him how he was doing stuff at the stores.
I mean, but I'm just saying, dude.
You mean Eminem snitched on him, right?
Right. Right. Eminem snitched.
Because a lot of people were saying that. A lot of people was like, dude,
a lot of people were saying that. Stop. It's the difference between you saying it and Eminem saying it, fam.
Right.
So a lot of people ain't gonna believe you. But if Eminem said the same shit you said, you'd be mad because you're like, man, I just said that. Yeah, but you didn't say it. Then you don't matter. Eminem matters.
Correct.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, because he was going after Eminem. And I was like, and that's why Eminem was like,
no, he wasn't. No, he was going after the machine. He was exposing the machine that was hyping Eminem up better than what he was, dog. That's all he was doing. Benzino ain't do nothing wrong.
But Eminem wasn't even the best white rapper.
He wasn't.
It was maybe Kid Rock.
Exactly.
Like people don't even know that. You think, you talking about the dude that sings Sweet Home Alabama? Yeah, that guy was literally the best rapper in Detroit. He was the first rapper.
And he was raw, and he had more street cred than that motherfucker Eminem.
You can literally go back in the day when Detroit has flyers up, and niggas was putting out his flyers, showing you how dope he was, because he was one of the best rappers in Detroit.
And don't run up on his ass, because he'll pop you or whoop your ass, too.
Bro, literally when they talk about 8 Mile, I'm like, bro, is that Kid Rock's life a little bit? Because I could have sworn Kid Rock told that so much.
That's actually Eminem's life, because that did happen to him. Like, he did.
But what I'm saying is that's exactly Kid Rock's life, too. Kid Rock did exactly the same thing, but they literally had a house together with him and his homies. They were all black, and they lived on the other side of on the other side of 8 Mile. Just like Eminem trying to do. So it wasn't that he was. It's not that he was living at his mom's crib or nothing. I'm literally talking about the other parts of it. When it comes to
and
the
then
show.
I was like, okay. Then I was like, okay, the whole Kid Rock thing. And then with the same clown posse, I remember one of them guys tried to run up on Eminem at a record store, and dude had a gun in his hand, and he dropped it. Eminem picked it up and started pointing at him. All that energy just went out the window. All that tough guy energy just went out the window. He went up on Eminem like, yeah, what's up now,
No,
Eminem
no, that ain't how it happened. They walked up to him and ran up on him and everything. Eminem pulled out a strap because he's scary as fuck. That's what happened. Dudes ain't pull no strap on Eminem. They ain't pull no strap on him.
Yeah, I said Eminem pulled the gun on dude. And dude went from yeah, what's up now, Eminem, to somebody called the cops. He just pulled the gun on me.
Eminem almost cheddar bobbed himself.
Right.
I think that's where that scene from Cheddar Bob came in at. I think Eminem almost cheddar bobbed himself. I think it was bigger than just he pulled a gun, so they wanted to call the police. It's Detroit. Niggas pull guns every day. I think there was a shot.
Kai was this fire, bro.
I think there was a shot that happened.
Well, I'm pretty sure it did.
Yeah,
that's why they put it in the movie.
Like literally, bro, it's Detroit, fam. You see a gun, like you see a gun in the 12-year-old's in the 12-year-old's wayside, nigga. Like it's not a new thing.
You best
now shot going on. That's when you call the cops.
You better protect yourself.
And then of course when he was beefing with the Insane Clown Posse, then he started beefing with Limp Bizkit because they two-faced.
Well, those are white people problems, though. That's
exactly.
Like I said, who did this cracker battle?
Nobody. No, because he wasn't stupid, bro. He wasn't gonna, bro. You're not gonna bite the hand that feeds you. If black hip hop is feeding you, you're not gonna literally say, I'm now gonna battle black hip hop and their best at what they have, and whoever the best they have to try to form my superiority.
So that's why I asked the dumbasses, don't call him a battle rapper. He's not a battle rapper.
He did what every other mainstream rapper. He did what every other mainstream rapper does. Anytime it comes to small fry,
started sounding like Yellow Wolf to me. He literally started sounding like Yellow Wolf to me. And I thought Yellow Wolf was way harder.
Because Yellow Wolf writing his shit.
But ain't Yellow Wolf from Atlanta? Or something like that?
No, he's from Alabama.
They kicked
him off.
He's not a part of the local.
Yeah, he's somewhere down south. But he's from the hood.
He started becoming racist and shit. With the Confederate flag and shit.
Who? Yellow Wolf?
Yeah, Yellow Wolf, he's out the... Yeah, he was already out.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Because Royce the 5'9" didn't like Yellow Wolf because he felt like he was racist.
I mean, probably was. Shit,
he probably was. A lot of the motherfuckers be racist. So
yeah, because he was pro
But I'm just flag and everything like that because he hitched his fucking horse to Eminem and shit to ride into the promised land, and it literally didn't take him no goddamn.
No, yeah, I'm gonna just basically say Eminem did what every other mainstream rapper would do. Anytime a mainstream rapper hears like a local MC or a small MC that's coming up in the game and he starts dissing him, he's like, why am I gonna beef with a dude that's not even making no noise?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. You're just gonna give him more pull and more love.
Yeah, Yellow Wolf was pro Confederate flag. When they was trying to take away the Confederate flag, he was the one.
I understand that, but I don't even think a lot of people know what the Confederate flag really meant anyway. So I'm not even gonna go there.
Right, exactly.
True.
Because you literally tell black people what the Confederate flag means. They're gonna tell you that you're lying.
Like when they took it away, I'm like, dude, I remember black dudes.
They're literally gonna tell you that you're lying.
Used to wear Confederate flag
that they're Pan-African, and
the Confederate flag and everything is the original flag of the South when they were broken up. The Union, the reason they paint the Confederate flag bad is because the South still wanted slaves. The North didn't want slaves. The reason the North didn't want slaves was because they wanted to win the White House, because the South was winning all the time because they would count the slaves as one vote along with the master.
Yeah.
So that's why. And they lied to black folks telling them all this stuff about, oh, well, the Confederate flag is this and that is, dog, the Union didn't give a shit about you either. They just wanted to use you for your votes. That's it.
Yeah.
As they still
So personally, in my opinion, what I tell a person when I deliver their package, are you American? Do you have, I don't rock the American flag or the Confederate flag. I rock the black flag. That's all black for myself and my people.
Green.
That's what I rock. I don't rock that
red,
shit.
Red, green, and black has nothing to do with Turtle Island. It doesn't have nothing with our people over here.
Exactly.
We didn't rock those colors. That wasn't our colors. We didn't rock colors. We were tribal.
Right.
We were spiritual.
Right.
There was no God over here. There was no God or nothing like that, bro. We were literally spiritual.
Exactly. So that's my point. That's why I don't.
That book that had when white people literally gave you a book that had no words in it,
right?
Because you couldn't understand the words, of course, because you couldn't speak the language. Duh. They literally gave you a picture book, and they put a picture of a white Jesus holding a black baby, and it tells you, "See, this is us coming back to save you."
Correct.
And then Africans ate it up, fam. And black people, the Africans sold it to the black people down south, to other slave niggas that even wasn't really slaves then, because they were literally just field workers, getting a wage, and they were slave wages. That's literally what we call slave wages now, or slave wages, which we get paid. We make $8 out of Walmart. Like, man, this is slave wages. They were making slave wages.
Yeah. And that's the truth.
Underground Railroad was. I think people literally think that it was like a railroad underground, and there was like a choo-choo train on it, and there was like a track or something like that. That was not an underground. That's not what that was. An underground railroad was basically a significant a rail of tunnels that connected together to where people that wanted to escape the life that they were living will basically accept a contract that they signed to work for this particular master, slave owner, whatever the fuck you want to call him. They literally signed a contract to work for him. Now, when they hear that there's somebody else paying more somewhere else, they want to get out of this contract, but you can't get out of the contract.
So you take the Underground Railroad to the north.
So you get the Underground Railroad, you get another fucking spot, then you can pay more money, and then you don't have to worry about that over that contract over there unless you get caught.
Exactly.
But you can't tell this to black people because they literally just want to be slaves.
Right.
And that's they just want to be slaves. That's what we were, and that was it. So I ask people all the time, if we were slaves and Africans were slaves, what was the big war in Africa? Big war in Africa, we guys had to fight white people to the point of the brinks of destruction. And they said, you know what? Got you niggers. Now get on the boat. I'll wait. Because we never heard of one. That's why. There's never been one. Because we've never heard of one because there's never been one. You can take little wars here and there between tribals and white people coming in. That I'm talking about a big, massive war where white people said, all right, all you niggas is now chained up. You guys are our slaves, and you guys are born in America. Didn't hear about no war happening like that. But I did hear about tribal leaders selling off people that they did not want in their tribe no more, or they didn't need in their tribe no more, that were their slaves, or their concubines, or their whores. They set them off. That doesn't sound like war or an act of white people literally taking you from your families and doing all this. We have to stop with this mythical thing that happened. Like black people didn't have slaves. Like every race did not have slaves. Everybody had slaves. They were their own slaves.
They just didn't call them slaves.
Because everybody had, because slaves wasn't a word back then for what it was. It was indentured servitude.
Right.
It wasn't even called slavery. Slavery is a name, is a word that they made up later on, and it comes from a Slavic term that it's Slavic anyway. And even in Slavic term, it doesn't mean like slavery of what we call it now. We don't know the history or the languages that we speak.
And then I've seen something. I was watching the 85 South Show, and Chico Bean said something kind of interesting. I don't agree with it. But he said he felt like that. He said when it took what he said what slavery did to black folks. He said crack cocaine was 10 times worse.
No, it wasn't. We gotta stop. We gotta start making crack cocaine a epidemic problem when literally Oxycontin killed more people than crack cocaine ever did.
Talk to him.
I'm sorry, fam. Cigarettes, cancer sticks have literally killed more black people than anything it ever has.
Yep.
That's what people say. That's what a lot of people say.
This was a willing drug. This was a willing drug that people were already going to do anyway because people were looking for it out. It was the 80s where there was literally no jobs, nothing else to fucking do because Ronald Reagan and Reaganomics killed the fucking economy.
Yep.
Yep. He literally dogged the economy and turned it into a major gold rush for other people in other nations to come over here and get paid off of our stock market. Yeah. And it was all about the stock market back then in the 80s. Early 80s was all about stock market.
And then once crack cocaine hit, it wasn't a problem at first.
It wasn't a problem until the white community and black people were getting rich off of it. They were making more money than the president.
Exactly.
And we started buying up businesses, and we were buying up businesses in our neighborhood. We were basically doing Black Wall Street all over again. And they said, oh shit, these niggas got smart. Fuck. Okay, what are we going to do?
I said this a long time.
They're coming up again. We thought we had them.
I said this a long time ago.
They literally take the drug that I'm getting paid for, that I'm literally trying to get these guns to Nicaragua and get these drugs back. I'm trying to deliver the drugs to you white people and you Mexicans so you guys can deliver the drugs. The black people get them, and all of a sudden they turn it into $1 trillion industry. How do we do that?
That's like what Carlos. That's like what Carlos Miller said, and I also said this. I said, bruh, soon as black folks get a hold of something and black folks start liking it, white folks just instantly move away from it.
No, they don't. White people want to move towards it. They literally are forced to move away from it because the government is telling them to move away from it. When white people come toward everything we want, everything we touch.
That's like middle class neighborhood. Just like middle class neighborhood.
If that was the case, they would never come back to our neighborhoods to buy. They would never come back to our neighborhoods to buy, look around, look at, scope the scene of. They would literally never try to do anything or implement anything that we ever do in life. But they do everything and implement everything that we do in life. I mean, that literally doesn't say hatred to me. That says envy.
Like, I envy your happiness right now.
Yeah, like, because niggas can be broke and happy than a fucking bag. Niggas can be broke and be happy than a system of bag niggas, nigga. But
you're supposed to be miserable. How are you so happy? Because we used to it.
White people can't be rich and happy either. Black people can.
Why you think majority of the white people that have all that money, they blow their brains out?
But black people rich and happy doesn't make white people rich and happy. It makes them feel bad about themselves.
Yeah, that's why they blow their brains out.
I mean, look at the stock market in 2000. I mean, look at the housing market in 2008. What happened to black people? Did black people jump off the roofs of their homes? Did they kill themselves in the homes that were foreclosing? No, niggas was like, all right, then I'm gonna go give me another spot.
Yep.
Like you guys gave me
because black people
I knew I didn't have enough credit
because black people are made to survive. White people don't have that in them.
No.
White people see something they gotta take it.
All my credit, nigga, fuck your credit. Oh well, nigga, that shit be going in a minute.
Right.
Why you think when a black person go broke, they bounce back? When a white person go broke, it's over. Their life is over. They blow their brains out.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, we know that shit. We knew that we knew that during the Great Depression and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
They was killing themselves.
They were jumping off of buildings.
Yeah.
Killing their kids. They were killing their wives and their kids. Man.
And then who was that? When Chris Lightning passed and they was trying to say, oh, he killed himself because he went broke. And 50 was like, nah, I don't believe that.
No, they didn't. They killed Chris Lighty. And 50 was looking into it. They told him if you don't back off of this shit, he was next. He was gonna be next.
If you don't sit your monkey ass down, boy, we just gave you this life.
Exactly.
We just gave you this life, boy. You better quit meddling.
Right.
Okay, my bad, son. You right. Power? You said power? All right, son. I got you. Jamaica Queens. Work.
Exactly.
It was actually rumors going around like when Pac, Big, and Jam Master Jay died. People was like, "There's a team out there that's assassinating rappers."
There is,
dog. What you mean? Dog, did you not see Don't Be a Minute while drinking your juice in the hood when they had the white people just killing niggas off, scratching their name off the scratching their name off the list, like yes. And you had Pac, all these names.
They were literally trying to show you.
They were trying to tell you.
Showing you what they do, man.
Yeah, but the whole thing that happened with Pac going to jail, well, we already know. I already know why he did that.
I knew that when I first saw it. I said, I looked up as a kid, like, I didn't know what it was. And then when I got older, because when I got older, I started looking back at it, and I'm like, man, I don't think they was trying to joke. I think they was trying to literally tell y'all, we will exterminate a nigga quick.
So, like when iRobot came out, right? Literally when iRobot came out, right? I was literally the first nigga to say, bro, did y'all so y'all know what's gonna happen there, right?
Right. I did too. Yep.
This is gonna be the future now.
This is the future.
Robots into being our friends and a part of our lives. Man, Chance, nigga, you always telling nigga, you said Samsung was talking to you. The TV. Yeah, nigga, look it up. They're talking to you.
Yes. Because think about it. Because think about it. Because think about it. I told my brother this shit. I told his ass, think about it. Dog, they doing all this new technology. They're getting you warmed up to it. Dog, they're showing you in your face the plan they're trying to do. They're showing you with all these movies the plans they're doing, but yet people are so dumb. They hear that fictional next to it, then they know, okay, or nonfiction.
But you know what's still fucking me up though is how the fuck do you literally sit there and believe that a 747 can fit in that little ass building?
Exactly. Unless
the 747 alone would have kept the whole goddamn thing.
Exactly.
Man.
Exactly.
The 747 would have been bigger.
It was smaller. It was smaller. It was what? It was 737, I believe.
Well, with a 737, the 37's wings would have been bigger than that shit. You couldn't fit a 737 through that building. The building is narrow.
What was it?
It's a square. It's a rectangle.
It was it's smaller.
That was literally that was a fighter plane. That was a smaller unmanned. It was an unmanned passenger. We'll say unmanned.
I like to kind of thought that was the stupidest. Because I'm like, okay, I can understand it.
So no, what I took from it was that they had the plane fitted as wide as how the building was, and they fitted once it got in there. They put a sort of gas to the plane, which basically imploded the building.
Now, how would you get melted lava on steel from a fire, fam? It does not happen.
Never.
Right. There's no fire in the world that's gonna melt higher.
Right.
I'm sorry.
That's why I fuck with you, my nigga. Hell yeah.
2 months later, that fire's still burning.
Right. It's still smoking. It's still smoking.
Stop it. And then when we built all that metal, do you know where we shipped it? To China.
Yeah. And then they recycled it. All
that good metal to China. And then we get back this bullshit.
Yeah, what they did was they took the good steel and all the mills and all the real metal, leave it for themselves, and then they give us the recycled leftover bullshit, which only lasts for not that long. And then you gotta go. Ooh yeah. Ooh yeah.
And he would say all these people would come in with their cars saying that their oil was leaking. But what they didn't know is that under the BMW, it had a tray or like a little thing that was catching the oil when it fall out.
Yeah.
So when they go underneath the car to fix it, they would take the tray out and it would have oil on it.
Yeah. It was basically BMW. It was smart. It was smart. It's German engineering. It was basically a way of keeping your garage and your driveway clean of just dirty oil spill looking. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that. Yeah, that's literally what that was. It was smart.
Do you know how much? Do you know how much it costs to get a scratch out of a Rolls Royce?
Yeah. What are you talking about? That's what
costs an arm and a leg just to get a scratch out.
I don't give a fuck. I'm still getting one.
Right. Me too.
I don't give a fuck. I'm still getting one.
I'm gonna get me one day.
That's why I said these cars are expensive, but to get them fixed, oh my God.
I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna treat myself, man.
Facts.
And then I'm gonna go on YouTube. I'm gonna go online, a Bumble or something. I'm gonna meet a woman that likes to fix cars.
Yep.
Perfectly a Mexican woman.
Yep.
The Mexican women know how to fix cars here.
Yep, they do.
She was bad ass bitch with a bad body, nigga. Right on the niggas, nigga, and literally, nigga, pump out your oil, nigga, and put brand new oil in your shit. Have your shit looking fresh and clean, everything back to normal. Like, did you change my spark plugs? Yeah, I seen that the spark plugs was looking. Bitch, I didn't even know spark plugs went right there. Bitch, what are spark plugs?
Right, exactly. Ask some crazy questions.
Nigga, I literally thought the spark plugs was actual like strings of plugs, like they go to another plug. Like, come on, fam. The real shit. I knew a Mexican chick, bro. This bitch, man, she basically taught me how about the engine, what a Cadillac converter was. I was like, nigga, a Cadillac converter. Like, is that a new Cadillac? I literally thought that's what a Cadillac converter was for a long time, fam. I thought it was a new Cadillac. I thought it was like a Cadillac that they're going to come out with or something. I'm like, why would they put a Cadillac converter in every car? Like, bro, I literally did nothing about engines, fam. I was like, who would put a Cadillac converter in every in every car if it's not, even if it's not a Cadillac? Why would you do that?
That's true.
I was like, oh, that's what a Cadillac converter is. Idiot, it's a converter. Duh. It converts energy back to your car.
I remember when I was started driving and my starter went out. I had to buy a whole new starter. I'm like, wait a minute, your starter can actually go out? And it's like, yeah.
I didn't get that shit either when I started driving. What the fuck you mean my starter went out, nigga? I was like, that's my battery, right? I thought my starter had something to do with my battery, fam.
But it's like, no, your starter in your car.
Was the form of my battery.
Yep, it's like the thing you use to start your car, it goes out, and you had to buy another one.
I literally thought that was my battery. I was like, oh shit, my alternator battery? Like, what is it? Like an alternate battery or something? Like
he said an alternate battery.
Bro, I didn't know the first thing about no damn car, fam. I didn't grow up with no goddamn niggas fixing no cars. I grew up niggas.
I was fortunate to know.
Yeah. Nah, niggas grew up racing them, crashing them, and hopping out and running away from them.
Right.
Go get a new one.
True, I know dudes that steal cars and ride around it like it's theirs.
Yeah, that's stupid. Like, you riding around too long. Nigga, that's dumb. You should never have a hot whip more than a day.
Right.
Yep. And so I was like, dog. And then they'd be like, man, I lost my car. I said, dude, first of all, that car was stolen. Second of all, you locked the door. You the only, like Mike Epps told Wood Harris, you the only dude I know that steals a car and ride around in it like it's yours.
No, he's not. Like, niggas do that shit all the time. Niggas had the same car for like 4 days. Go pull a lick, still keep the same car. Like, nigga, what is you, nigga? Like, we don't have.
You ride part of the hot box, dog. If the police pull you over, you are done.
Niggas act like there's no CCTV around. Like you're never gonna get caught seen in that car ever. Not one camera's ever gonna catch you. Come on, fam.
Dude, I was like, I remember one time I rode with a dude in a stolen car. I was like, Cino, yeah, man, just drop me off at the house real quick. Just drop me off at the crib real quick. Because I'm trying to get up.
First thing I said, I want to drive.
I was like, I'm thinking to myself, I said, if we get pulled over, we through.
First thing I said,
the car.
I ain't give a fuck. First thing I said was, nigga, hey, I want to drive next year. That was the first thing I told my partner. He was like, nah, this motherfucker stolen, man. I don't want. Like, oh, nigga, I'm next. I didn't care about getting caught or nothing. I was like, nah, nigga, I'm learning how to drive. Nigga, I'm 13. Yeah.
And I actually thought, man, I don't know why I thought New Jersey Drive was just fake. But that was real. That's what they was doing, stealing cars and riding around in them.
Bro, we was doing that too. It was in New Jersey, and New Jersey's so damn small that it was literally like a group of niggas stealing high class cars in a small ass area.
Right.
Like that's why these crimes be looking so escalated, because these crimes are literally in small ass areas of black communities. It's not like they're in the
like they be like I remember one police officer, he was like, dude, for a long time we didn't knew we had a gang problem. Oh, you didn't know you had a gang problem.
But a lot of them don't, because a lot of them don't even do their fucking jobs regardless. And that's what I'm trying to tell people. Like, a lot of people are look, like 68% of the population that's in prison is innocent because of this reason right here. These cops don't want to solve cases, fam. They just literally want to hurry this shit up so they can get fucking home. All right, these are human beings. These are not special equipped people that have a special skill to where they become cops, and all of a sudden there's a magical light that turns on to now they're these special people that do great things for it. No. That's not what happened. That badge, you don't put the badge on.
It ain't no. Like I said, and my dad said this a long time ago. It ain't no justice. It's just us.
It's just us, nigga. He's absolutely correct, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we believe in this fucking law, nigga. These are just men making up laws for other men. That's all this is. We as black people just don't come together and say, no, we will not accept that, and we will literally fight for something else because we don't like each other enough to do so. I don't want to be around this nigga that long, and that's literally how we are with each other.
Yep.
I'm sorry. That's literally how we are.
Nigga, you ain't gotta apologize, nigga. That's the motherfucking truth. Shit, there ain't no apology needed for telling the motherfucking truth.
I just hate when people get on these fucking things and shit. Man, we need to be AWO and NWO and the Wolfpack. And nigga, all this shit sounds like some WCW, you know what I'm saying, group that wants to come back, like come together now and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, get the fuck out of here.
Like when the whole Black Lives Matter thing. When the whole Black Lives Matter thing happened. When the whole Black Lives Matter thing happened, I was like, bro, y'all don't never come together. The one flaw I said I had with them was, I said, bro, y'all never come together and solve a problem, but y'all always around.
That's the first problem right there. That's the first problem right there, is what your problem was with them. Your problem should have been that these motherfuckers was on the internet promoting homosexuality amongst men, and not basically not having babies, so we can make our future better for us as a black nation. That's what Black Lives Matter should have been about, fam.
Right.
These bitches on here, these three lesbian bitches on here talking about some other shit that literally has everything to do with the liberal Democratic Party.
You know what I said? I said, bro,
but nobody literally looked at their website. It would have took black people 2 minutes to look at their website and look at their slogan and literally see that this has nothing to do with Black Lives Mattering to anybody. And you can look and see who funded it. George Soros. I mean, come on, fam. How the fuck you gonna get all these black people busted to where you get them to? The fuck out of here.
Yep, like I told everybody else. Everybody talk about Black Lives Matter. I said, Just like they did with the Panther Party, they're going to find a way to get rid of y'all.
No, but the Panther Party stood for something. Black Lives Matter never stood for nothing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They found a way to get rid of them.
No, but Black Lives Matter from the beginning didn't have a core or foundation.
That wasn't a party. That wasn't a party that was made for black people.
Right. It was a way to scam black people.
Why do you think all these bitches got rich?
Right.
The only people that got rich off this shit was the bitches that actually jacked the whole goddamn movement of Black Lives Matter, which literally came from another movement that came from Philadelphia, from another lady, jacked her movement, and then hijacked it and called it Black Lives Matter because the Democratic Party made it look better and say, hey, you know what? If we put Black Lives Matter on here, then that would be, oh my God, that would be a great show.
Yeah, way to scam black people. To scam black people.
That's why I said about it when everybody said, when are we gonna get our respirations? Oh, I can tell you that. In the year 2000 and never.
Well, I mean, but I'm like this. If you black, I'm like this. If you black and everything still like trying to worry about reparations, then you lost. You're never gonna get it. So just keep fighting for what you can get. I've told this to people all the time. I'm like, dog, like I may talk shit about these crackers and all this stuff, and we need our reparations, but that's not gonna stop HD from doing what HD got to do to get this money up and make sure my shit is good and have a great future.
That's why I say when black folks start tearing stuff up, they start rioting and looting.
Yeah, but they're tearing up their own shit. But they're tearing up their own shit. See, black people need to tear up the laws.
Don't stop it, bro. You're literally fabricating a whole myth. They do not change laws because black people tear up shit.
Exactly. They don't do that. The problem is we're tearing up our own shit.
I don't want to call you a liar, fam. I just want to tell you that you're misinformed. You're literally so misinformed, it's not even funny. They do not give a fuck about making up no laws because a nigga burned down the school.
No, they don't. They gonna make up the law regardless whether you do it or not.
Whoever's store that was, whoever's name that store is in, literally has a good tax write-off.
Right.
And they can literally build in that same spot again if they want to.
Right.
It's not an issue. It's not that big of a deal.
And then just like I'm like, bro, the government just like when I talked about the whole PPP loan situation. I said, bro, that was a trap from the beginning.
It was a trap. Yeah, it was a trap. But niggas niggas always fall for the traps because that's what we like. We like to be trapped. We like to go for shit that we know we shouldn't be doing.
And then people was like, man, how in the world did they know I was buying this and that? Bro, they was tracking you.
I try to tell people, bro. But literally, all you had to do, if you were smart about it, all you literally had to do was just make up a legit business.
Exactly. That's it.
You could have took the money and literally bought a real LLC and put a cool little business shirt shop, whatever, under it. And you could have legally had a legal way of telling your money through your LLC.
Yep.
But you know how some black people are when they get money.
Niggas just wouldn't buy another $6,000 chain. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the first one they can ever get. They went to the used car lot. You know what I'm saying? We got a Mercedes. You know what I mean? That's like 4 years old. You know what I'm saying?
But see, that's what I'm saying.
And now they broke. Now they asking Uncle Sam again for another check.
Exactly.
Like when they first started giving out them stimulus checks, I was like, "Yep, that ain't gonna last." No,
what it was is inflation make you pay back.
Right.
Duh. I try to tell people that.
Yeah, exactly. And then people was like, "Why gas so high? Why food in the store so high?" I said, "Because they want to give out that money."
They literally set this fake ass fucking goddamn, cocoa butter shit in the air, so that Donald Trump can get the fuck out of here, so they can go back to business as usual. Now they have to inflate prices because Donald Trump was making people get some a little money out here, making people feel good about their pockets. You know what I'm saying? After the year was up and during the year, that the Dixie class literally had to come back and get their money back because they feel like they lost a little bit more than they should have. And what do? They come right back and say, "Oh, all the stimulus shit that we was giving y'all for this, for the cocoa butter, Oh yeah, we gonna want that back. Gas prices going up, nigga. Your food going up, nigga. Your rent going up, nigga. Nigga, you going up, nigga. If we want you to. Like, come on, fam. Nigga, the price of pussy went up, fam. Are you serious? Are you serious?
That's why I said. I said either way. I said Uncle Sam is gonna get his money one way or another.
Yeah, they were gonna get their money back, dog. That's why I told people when they gave them stimulus checks, I'm like, bro, you're gonna have to pay that shit back. The government and the treasury just not gonna the government and the treasury is just not gonna give you no fucking money, dog. And you ain't gonna pay
but when Donald Trump told you that, but when Donald Trump said it first, what? Oh, he's a racist. See, he doesn't want to give us money. But then when fucking Joe Biden told you, hey, I'll give you $2,000 if you vote for the Democratic Party in Atlanta, in Georgia.
Well,
we'll vote for the bitch.
Well, I don't like either one of them. But Trump wasn't racist. Trump just didn't like poor people. That was it.
Bro, how's the dude gonna be? Bro, how's he racist now when you was literally taking pictures of him? You guys were in the club with some bitches.
That's what I'm saying. And plus, he was on people mixtapes and all this type of shit.
This nigga has the biggest name drop in hip hop history.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. So
and
that's
why.
That's why I
didn't.
It didn't make no sense.
Like fuck Donald Trump all in the music. No. That's literally how Donald Trump's name was never came across like that in rap.
No.
It was always, I want bitch like Donald Trump. I want bitches like Donald Trump. I want everything like Donald Trump.
Donald Trump was cool with Mayweather. That's his guy. So why the fuck would he be racist? Like, dog, he's never been racist. He don't like poor people.
Because what happened with the Central Park?
Was he racist?
No. Because look, it's because of him being a slumlord.